PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcast, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios.
Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
What's up, everybody? Kyle Fauché here to tell you about my brand new podcast, the Going Off Topic podcast, brought to you by the Anything But Credible Network. On Going Off Topic, I look at all forms of media, from different real and theoretical angles that you don't usually hear about. From movies, to TV, to music, to sports, to gaming, to anything really. You never know what the topic will be, but you're guaranteed a new angle and a different conversation about it, that's for sure. You can find Going Off Topic anywhere and everywhere that you get your podcasts. Check out our social media feeds on Facebook, Going Off Topic with Kyle Fauché, on Twitter, going_off_topic, and don't forget about anythingbutcredible.com, where you can find everything for the pod, including the written blog post. That's right, we're carrying over the Going Off Topic blog to anythingbutcredible.com too. So check it all out there, and I'll catch you on the next topic.
welcome to Offended, presented by the PWP Nation. It's your boys, Tricky and Stoutsy, the original two-person crew today, the gods that run the pod, because, you know, Corey's got the stout now.
Corey's got the stout. What's up, you fucking marks?
Corey's got the stout. Let's not freak anybody out, though. It's probably just the flu.
Yeah, I think he's probably got the solid flu. I know he probably ran pretty hard on Patty's Day, so...
Oh, God, yeah. I ran into him at a bar, and he had his shirt off, and he tried to pick me up. I stayed grounded, couldn't pick me up. I thought that was kind of surprising. Then he was, like, winding up to punch me in the arm because he's like, let me pick you up. And I was like, no, dude, no.
Yeah.
And then I walked away.
Corey on Patty's Day is one of my least favorite, but also favorite Corey's, because he just gets into so much shit, and then he's always like, I just don't know what the big issue was. And it's just like, well, like, I guess the cops wouldn't let him into, like, the fucking bar, and he's like, yeah, the fucking anti-fun people, like, on Facebook. And I'm like, well, Corey, you can't, you work at a bar, you know how it is. Yeah. But it's Patty's Day, bro.
Well, you should keep your shirt on, number one.
Yeah, especially the shirt you're trying to fucking promote.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it wouldn't be Corey NFG if he wouldn't have his shirt off, so I can't, it goes both ways.
Well,
it's just...
So
that's what it is.
Corey actually had like a really good idea with the t-shirts in Offended, and I really, really liked the idea. But I asked him to send me the file.
This is like the funniest. I was popping like just this hard because I'll let you tell the story in a sec. But like before you get, this is a kid who's like grew up like sending files and shit, like went to fucking SLU, went to Mizzou, like knows how to fucking work the internet, knows how to like send shit like this, and he's just just completely oblivious. It's go ahead and just go.
I almost just spit out my beer. Fucking. So I'm like, Corey, I like that idea. Send me the file with their NFG. That's it, right? NFG. Yeah. I'm saying that right? Right?
Yeah, NFG.
Yeah, I'm asking for his NFG logo because I want to try something with the Offended logo. And what he sends me back on the phone too, not just not through like an email. He texts me a fucking picture of the drawing that he made, which isn't even like the logo on the T-shirt. It's legit, like from a notebook. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I mean, the actual file. And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
oh my god, dude.
He goes, I don't know how to do that.
That's what he said.
What?
I'm
like, dude, you had to have sent a file of it to the person who did the shirts. So I don't know what you're thinking. I'd like.
Yeah, like that's all. I need the exact thing you sent to like get those shirts made, Corey. I will be amazed if you like took that to the people that do the shirts, and they somehow just like pressed it on. Like, yeah, dude, I got my notebook. Just take the. Well, it's funny. It's the other day he was saying to me like he was doing shit on like clip art of NFG logos, like different ones for like holidays and shit. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I also was like, this dude like he has like when you make shit like that, you save it into a file. Like what?
Or does he just a picture?
Does he make it on
that you drew?
Does he make it on the computer and then draw it like himself? Like I think he does it ass backwards.
Yeah.
Like he does the complete opposite of how you should do them.
Like normally like little kids like will trace or like a drawing or like, look, I drew it, but Corey will actually make it and then try and draw it. And he's like, I tried to make my own drawing and it didn't work.
Oh God, what an idiot.
What an idiot.
Poor fucking guy's not even here to defend himself, but I could care less.
Fuck him. No, he'd probably get all political. He's like, yeah, but first, yeah.
Well, first, if they weren't all over the internet messing up my images.
Don't you think that this is happening because of this reason?
Hope he listens. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. He does too.
Fucking chirp me.
Hey, and we got. Hey, and let the wars. Oh my God! Let me play this fucking song right now while we talk about this. My Monday Night Raw '90s theme song. I'm getting some wars going right now. Fucking nerds over at Incredible Podcast.
Jesus.
Fucking nerds.
You got the song queued up?
Oh, it's playing right now.
Oh, okay. I was waiting. I thought I'd be able to. I thought you were gonna play it through like the mic, so I thought I'd be able to hear it. That's why I was like sitting here, just like.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't hear the stuff because you're in the.
I was like, this is an awkward length of time before the song plays. That's why I was just like, I was just being dead air. I was waiting for the fucking song.
And hey, you know what? And if you people are waiting for that promo by us, you're gonna have to wait one more second because on April 27th in Freehold, New Jersey. At I Play America, it's the 80s Wrestling Con. Over 20 80s wrestling superstars will be appearing, including Jake the Snake Roberts, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Brother Love, Wendy Richter, and more. For more information, go to 80swrestlingcon.com and go to Twitter, and their handle is at 80s Wrestling Picks. For more information, just go to all that. All right, now back into that promo. You like how I just threw that like little ad read in there?
I did. That was very smooth.
That's how people should do it, because then you have to be like, fuck, I gotta listen to this now.
Right? They have no idea. They're like, oh my God, what's ejaculating into my ear right now?
Right, and go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended. Okay, now back into the war. Jim, when you listen to this back, I purposely paused like every time we were talking, and now the music keeps playing again. So, I forget you can't hear this.
Oh, okay.
It's funnier. Just start the promo.
Yeah. So, I mean, you want me to give the background of what basically just went down?
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Sure. Shoot it.
So, I'm fucking bored the other day, and I figured, you know what? I haven't listened to these guys in a little bit. I wanted to listen to my boy Pete Brown, his episode, so I get going, and then I listen to another one, And good old Dukes and Killer Keith over there have the balls to say that the Sandlot and Mighty Ducks movies, they're over them.
Who the fuck are these guys?
They're just over them. They didn't give any rhyme or reason. They're just we're just over them. We don't like them anymore. Like the nostalgia. It's not What in the Sam fuck's wrong with you, bud?
What in the Sam burping fuck is wrong with you?
Griff was the only one that was kind of just like, he didn't need. I don't think he really agreed, but he wasn't. I don't blame him for wanting to not get into an argument with.
Well, yeah, I mean,
with a couple of fucking buffoons.
Yeah, I mean, they're like Vince McMahon over there. I mean, if Griff doesn't agree, he's gonna get punished. He's gonna get buried.
Yeah, and like I tweeted them. I assume they got picked last in kickball, and they just hate sports.
Yeah.
Because to just say that is absurd.
Fucking so absurd.
I've never heard such ignorance out of the mouth of kids, especially some city kids that they just grow up. We're from the city. We play sports all the time in the streets with our friends and at the parks and
Well, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. They eat their pancakes with ketchup on it and nothing else. I mean,
and fucking cheese nerds. And shit. Fucking
cheese. That's what it was. Not ketchup. It was cheese. That's what I was going for. I didn't mean the ketchup part. I meant the cheese part. Fucking bigger nerds.
Might as well be ketchup.
Yeah.
But yeah, that really that really put a fucking cork in my ass because I was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck? Like, in what world were they just like, yeah, you know what, man? I think I'm just done with the Sandlot and Mighty Ducks. It's like, well, you might as well throw Space Jam in there.
No shit. Might as well throw fucking Miracle in there, too. I'm done.
If you're just going to fucking have that kind of bullshit, like, who raised you?
Yeah.
I'm
You know what I'm over? I wish I wouldn't have played their promo at the beginning of our show because I'm a nice guy, but anything but credible fucking douchey podcast. That's what I'm over.
I'm. The thing is, they are anything but credibles. They are anything but credible. So their like opinions obviously not credible because it's just asinine. I really want to have a discussion with them and see what their reasons are.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they like that piece of shit movie Over the Top. I mean.
Yeah, well, not the worst movie, but like, come on.
I mean, it's like, hey, let's put some steroids in our asses and let's have arm wrestling contests.
Like, come on, you're gonna pick that over two of the biggest childhood movies ever? Like, tell me the last time.
You're killing me, ABC. You're killing me.
Tell me the last time we've had any good sports movies for kids to watch to grow up on or anything. Right. We haven't.
What was the last classic? What do you think the last classic movie was? Like Mike?
Oh. God, maybe Like Mike.
Air Bud?
Air Bud was still kind of 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe some like Disney Channel movies, like the Johnny Tsunamis and stuff, but like those don't.
I'm sure Keith thinks Halloween Town's the best movie in the Halloween time.
Yeah, like, nerd. Oh my, I really want to. I mean, I almost corked my butthole and went over to there, and I was like, I'm gonna get into a discussion with these guys because I am just. I mean, I have a whole fucking attire.
You're gonna chuck some nucks. Let's go.
I have a whole fucking attire of Sandlot stuff. I mean, I was wild up.
They probably think the Great Bambino's that Wimpy Deer.
Wimpy Deer, yeah, probably. Fucking like I said, somebody must have never played catch with them or some shit. I don't fucking know. They must have never pickled a beast because.
Yeah.
But what do we know? We're just county kids. We're from the county.
Yeah. Jesus. Fucking. They were just jealous because they didn't have a playground to go play on because they were in the city.
Yeah. They better hope I don't get 100% soon and they see me at the bar because it is.
They better hope that you don't get 100% because I see them a lot and I won't do anything. I'll buy them a shot.
Well, I'll have the whole bar. The whole bar will turn on them. They'll have to go find a new bar in another town.
Hey, I'll be like, hey, do you like that shot you just took? Well, guess what? It's water. Ha, bitch.
Yeah.
I'll walk away.
Coward.
Pussy.
Those fucking guys.
Cake eater.
And that fits perfectly because, we're going to be discussing our top 10 sports movies this week.
Oh, yeah. And on today's show, we got our top 10 sports movies. So I did 20. So
I have a bunch of honorable mentions. Wait, didn't you say just do top 10?
Yeah.
I couldn't say honorable there,
I know.
but I got it out.
Some ass mouth
I
there.
got it out. It wasn't that bad. It was like...
It was pretty. It was still like inner poop. Like
It was like quee flips.
Yeah, like I mean the lips of Keith when he talks about how bad of a he's just canceling Sandlot. Like, who in the words of Conor McGregor, who in the fuck are you? Like say
no
that
shit.
Jesus, now I'm riled up.
You and your poop mouth.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that hat, Keith? At the toilet store?
Got him,
nerd. And hey, Dugan. Fuck you.
Yeah,
got you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
roasted.
you wanna have a arm wrestling match? You didn't know we have Corey Donovan on deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But Corey.
So yeah. You
And-
can take him because I'm not.
Got our secret weapon, Ryan, the arm wrestling champion Wilson. I mean.
Yeah, because I'm basically worthless. I'm pretty sure my bones could easily break if I ran into a wall. Because my bone density is like 0 right now with how sick I've been.
Respond to this shit.
Oh, it's on.
I'm gonna listen to their episode now. Cause I don't listen. That's
It's
right.
on.
I don't listen.
I might set up.
don't.
I might rent out Bombers, and I hate that place. I might rent it out and set up debate tables and make a Facebook event about it.
Shout out to bartender Mariah up there. She might hook us up with some drinks while we do this.
The great debate of 2019, and it's going to be on. I'm going to have that place fucking... Everybody's going to be Pickle and Beast after that. Because I'm going to be so fired up. Ugh.
And then you're going to be like, isn't that Mufasa? Yeah, you ripped on a movie with Mufasa in the movie.
Yeah.
So fuck you nerds. Oh, I'm all hyped up now. I'm
pretty winded.
I could go punch a deer.
That took a lot out of me. Oh, boy.
All right, well, we'll see you next week on Offended. I got to take a shit now.
Oh, God, brother.
Brother. They better.
All right.
But Griffith's cool. Griffith's cool because he was like, I don't want to say this, but I have to because I don't want to get hurt. They're threatening Griffith over there. Okay.
I think it's the only thing I'll agree with them on, which I assume they'll probably say, is like they're kind of like the whole like nostalgia thing that came back and blah blah blah. But I'm also like, it was the 25th anniversary for both of them when things like got hot. I do agree with like the people that are like, oh my god. I'm like, shut up, you don't even love the Sandlot. You couldn't quote it back to back. Like, get the fuck out of here, you poser. I can agree with that, but at the same time,
see what I did there?
you can't cancel it over a bunch of rejects, like they say in the Sandlot. You know what? I'm going to quote the Sandlot. Keith Dukes, you guys aren't good enough to lick the dirt off my cleats. So, yeah, let me guess. What are you going to say? You lit liquor.
I got a conspiracy for you.
Stupid stuff.
I got a conspiracy for you.
What is it?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm born ready.
Can I pause it to think of like something good to say?
100%.
Okay, hold on. Okay, pause.
You got anything?
All right, I'm back in. I unpaused it. I had stage fright. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you in the later portion of the... If you want to know what my conspiracy theory is, wait until the end of the episode, you sandbagging son of a bitch. Or maybe it's in the middle of the episode. You don't know when it's going to happen. Because that's how you do fucking radio shows. Podcasting 101, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Brother. And you just got wrestling promoed. All right, so you want to get in the songs of the week?
Yeah, sure. Why not, bud?
All right, let's get in the songs of the week.
You want to kick her off?
No, I don't.
Wow. Hiccup.
No, I don't.
You sure you don't want to kick her off?
I mean, I don't want to kick any girl, but
there's one.
Hi by Search Sly is my first song of the week. It's a great song. I think it's maybe a year old. I don't know. It came on my indie radio music on Spotify on the radio thing. I don't know why I said it I said it's so weird. Let me try that again. I
No, that was
listening
kind
to
of
the radio on Spotify, the indie radio station. I'm still fucking up on that.
You want to try it again?
No, I don't. But the song
Okay.
is "High" by Stoutsy, and yeah, it's just a really good song. All right, Jim, over to you because I'm done talking about that song now.
Jeez, bud.
Sorry, I'm still heated over that Sandlot just canceled.
That's all right. I understand that. My first song this week, I'm gonna kick it off with a huge banger. A little song called "Year 3000" by the Jonas Brothers, baby. No shame in my game.
I don't like that song.
Well, fuck you. It's a great song. The chicks love it. I think I could karaoke it.
I'm gonna cancel that song. It's canceled. Over it.
I could easily make this a one-man show tonight. Do you want that to happen?
I mean, I could just hang up the phone.
Fine. Fucking fine.
Fuck, fine.
See if I lose any sleep.
You probably
Sheep.
will because you have to poop.
Yeah, probably.
Shit eater.
Yeah, it's the Joe Bros. It's a guilty pleasure song. All right, give me a break.
Give me a fucking break. Hey, real quick about the ABC thing. I did like how typical me and you that we go at somebody that we know on the social media and then we turn on each other at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, because before that I was like, I think I said something. I was like, yeah, man, it's on Amazon Prime, and then Keith said something about it. You go, yeah, who the fuck has Amazon Prime? And I was like, I just fucking said I have it, you idiot.
Yeah, and I go, you should have all of them, Bubble Boy.
Yeah. Such beaut.
That's classic me and you. Like, we're so intrigued by Shawn Michaels' turns that we just turn on each other.
Yeah, we do. It works out. A lot of quick turns.
Yeah, we respect them.
Yeah. Well, it throws them for a loop, too. They're like, what the fuck? Now these guys are fighting.
I think that's my favorite thing to do is to start fighting with other people, run in, and then just turn on each other because then they're like, what just happened?
What the fuck's wrong with these guys? It's nice. It's some good buddy cop
I was
comedy.
gonna say it's like brothers sticking up for each other, and then they just start punching each other in the arm, like "fuck you!" Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. In your stupid fucking shirt.
hey, I'm wearing an offended T-shirt right now.
Oh,
Oh.
what's your second song?
Oh fuck! This is great. I'm so happy we got mad at ABC. My second song is by a band called "The Boy That Falls Out." Sugar, We're Going Down.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, we're going down, down. Sugar, we're going down. Does anybody really know like the words in that chorus part? Does everybody just start screaming with them? How can I put it?
I think I know the words 'cause I looked them up so much back in the day.
It's like when Blink-182 tweeted out like the real words to was it "What's My Age Again"?
Probably.
It was a Friday night. Everybody thought I walk alone to get the feeling right, but it's I work alone to get the feeling right.
Yeah,
That kind of blew my mind.
that's what happens.
Yeah.
Well,
But
well,
but yeah, Sugar, We're Going Down. I picked that song because I realized that last week you picked Good Charlotte.
I
And
did.
For some reason, I said Pete Wentz, like not even joking.
Yeah,
And
you
then
did.
I turned it into a joke because I was like, oh, I fucked up. I saved my ass. But hey, listen to this show a couple weeks in a row. You'll realize I call myself out my fucking faults, you pieces of shit. But yeah, but now I just wanted to hear Sugar, We're Going Down. And it's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good song.
Backstory. Everything comes full circle. I don't leave you hanging. Not
Well,
like
I
the
appreciate-
Avengers who left us hanging for like 8 years.
That's all right. I still have to watch Infinity War.
You haven't watched Infinity War yet?
Nah, Bowman told me I have to watch it with him, and I haven't been able to see Bowman in 5 months, so I haven't been able to watch. I haven't been able to watch Infinity Wars.
Jesus, Bowman's like a girl. Like it's like your girlfriend. It's like you can't watch it without me.
Well, he's seen it. He's like, no. He's like, I want to watch it with you. So then I'm like, all right, whatever. That's cool. And it's just been sitting on like my Netflix queue, and I'm just like, I should just watch the fucking thing and just lie to him.
Take a guess. Take a guess which show I cannot watch without Katie. It might blow your mind. Actually, if you're smart, it probably shouldn't blow your mind. I can't watch it without her. Like, we have to watch the show together.
Probably like Big Brother or something stupid.
No.
The Bachelor.
No, I'll give you a hint. It's not on TV. It's only on YouTube.
Being the Elite?
Yeah. Like, she gets mad at me if I watch it without her.
God, what a mark.
It's pretty awesome. I got that one wrestling thing that she's like, why'd you watch it without me?
That's better than like fucking, why'd you watch the fucking meh without me?
Hey, I got something really funny side note. So I'm trying to get my little brother, Keaton, into watching wrestling.
Yeah.
And he's really heavy. He's heavy as fuck into Marvel right now. So I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll show him Batista coming back.
Oh, nice.
That kind of got him into it. But then he's been wanting to watch Rampage because he's obsessed with like old video games and he's obsessed with like Mario and Rampage. So we had to watch Rampage today. Movie sucked. I'm just going to say that. But the last 20 minutes was like awesome. I'm like, why wasn't the whole movie like this? Because the last 20 minutes is like the video game. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. So then he was like, we were on YouTube again, and he's like, oh, a dream match of mine is The Rock and John Cena. I would watch that match. I'm like, buddy, that match happened. Like,
I got... Sit down, young grasshopper. Let me go into the WWE network for you.
I did. That's exactly what I did. I go, buddy, that match happened like 8 years ago. Let me show you it. And like, we sat there, and he like was like legit like into it, like watching the whole thing. He was like, whoa, this crowd's loud. I'm like, I know, right? This crowd's insane. Like, this is a good storytelling here. And like, I'm like, who do you want to? But what he said was fucking had me rolling. So he's like learning new words right now, but he still doesn't know what they mean. And he's been saying "God damn it" a lot, which is fucking cracks me up every time he says it. He's like 11 years old, doesn't know what these words mean. Fucking hilarious. And I'm like, who do you want to win? He goes, I don't know. I like both of them. I like John Cena and The Rock. They're my favorite wrestlers. I'm like, well, who do you want to win? He goes, I can't decide. I'm like, who do you want to win? Keaton, you have to pick one. You have to pick one. And I kept saying it like really fast like that. He goes, I don't know. I'm bisexual for both of them. I have no idea. I just lost it. I'm like, dude, you don't even know what that means.
That might be my new favorite thing to say.
Yeah, dude, it was
like
great. I'm
in between both or whatever. Just like I'm bisexual about it.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking dying.
Wow.
I was like, it's kind of works. I get what you said. I get what
you're like, wow. Maybe not the right word to use, but I completely understand what you're saying there.
Dude, I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
Kid's a genius.
He is. He's actually legit a point off from being a genius. We tested him when he was like 5.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's what autism does, baby.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, he was spelling words when he was 2. And I was like, I can't even spell that word.
Man, that's, yeah. I was going to call him a show-off, but...
No, he's a fucking show-off. He's a little prick.
Too good of a kid.
No, he's a little asshole.
Yeah, you fucking show-off.
Yeah, he gives me the finger all the time.
Hey, spell this.
And he'll be like, fuck you.
He'll be like, PFTTTTTD, PFTTT. God damn it! Come on!
Say this really fast.
Oh, man. All right, is it my song?
I don't know. I said Fall Out Boy. Did you do 2?
No, I haven't done 2 yet.
All right, then do your fucking second. Jesus Christ.
we really made some ground on the list here.
This is normal. This is normally what we would have done on the old episodes, but Corey has to turn everything political.
No shit. My number 2 is a little song called "Don't Know Why" by. Yeah, I just get that too. A little Snapchat from Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little song called "Don't Know Why" by the one Nora Jones.
Ooh. I don't know why. That's how that song goes, right?
Yeah, you're kind of there. It's like, don't know why. Da, 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 da.
Maybe I'm thinking of the slowed down version. And I
don't know why I didn't call.
Yeah. It's like Jimmy Fallon and Timberlake.
Fuck me. Yeah, I don't know why that song just came to me the other day. I don't know why, but I was like, that's a good song. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the old list.
Kind of funny. I have my next song is kind of a song in that kind of same time frame. This is weird.
Oh, why don't you tell me what it is?
It's a Last Request by Pablo. I can't pronounce his last name, but you know what I'm talking about?
Pablo Sanchez?
No, grant my last request and just let me hold you. Don't shrug your shoulders. Lay down beside me. You never heard that song? That's a fucking phenomenal song.
Don't think I've heard it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good little, goddamn, this song is just good.
I mean, I might have heard it, and maybe just your fucking shitty singing threw it off, but...
Slow down. Lie down.
Slow down, lie down. Remember, it's just you and me. Don't sell out.
Never heard this?
Nope.
What?
No, I have not. Nope.
This is the hair. This is the chorus.
Just let me hold you. Don't shrug your shoulders.
That was like really like it was always played on VH1 and like MTV when they still showed music videos, like when that song came out, like constantly.
What year is it from?
It is from the year. Here, let me look it up. But Paulo Nutini, I can't pronounce his name. Fuck, I'm not even gonna try. 2007.
I wasn't fucking watching MTV in 2007.
I only watched for the music videos, bro. Okay?
There was no music videos. It was Teen Moms.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless you were
when you
watching
still
it, like,
got like fucking.
Unless you were watching it at like 2 a.m., which I doubt because you're probably fucking tucked into bed.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna add a little bonus song in here. I'm gonna go with "Flame" by Sandra Karma because I can pronounce that name. That's an indie song with the windows rolled down and Roadhead. Bam.
Just a little pronunciation. Proud of you. The people haven't heard a little nice tricky Stoutsy banner for a while, so I think they're gonna love it.
I hope they eat a dick.
My third song this week is a little song by a band called Primitive Radio Gods. It's called "Standing Outside a Broken Phone Booth with Money in My Hand." Reminds me of, have you ever heard it?
No, maybe I have. I don't know.
Do you like it? It's kind of got like a little indie vibe meets maybe a little Savage Garden, possibly.
I don't know why. When you said a little indie vibe meets, I was like, are you going to say The Undertaker? I don't know why. I just thought that in my head right now.
Probably sure Mark and you think he's going to go to the Indies.
No, I think he's going to show up at WrestleMania. That's for our wrestling talk, which comes out on Friday. Wink, wink.
Winky dinks.
On the weekly wrestling wrap-up on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast.
But yeah, just a nice little jammer of a tune with a hell of a name. It's a long fucking song name.
Can you say it again?
Which are standing outside a broken phone booth with money in my hand. Which just seems like the worst situation.
Right. Or I love it. I like it for when you sleep, for yet you are so beautiful yet so unaware.
Yet so unaware of.
Or you too. How to dismantle an atomic bomb. God, remember when we didn't have like Spotify, so you had to make like mix CDs for everybody in your family, and you had to write that over and over. It's like YouTube. Maybe like don't write such long album names when your name is just YouTube. It's just a letter and a number.
Then you just have to fucking abbreviate the whole fucking song.
Yeah, and I still haven't found one looking for it. It's like, come on, it's so many. I have to abbreviate so much. Sometimes you just can't make it on your own. It's like, God damn it, you two, you're killing me.
Did you get that out of your system?
No. Where the streets have no name.
Fuck off.
And then there's pop.
Is it now your third or your fourth song, or
This is my fourth.
okay?
Fourth song. Give a little shout out to Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse that came out on the Blu-ray this week. Went and bought that shit because that's like the best movie I've seen in the last like 5 years. But not the song Sunflower that's on it. I listened to the soundtrack. The soundtrack is fucking hype. Like, that whole soundtrack is amazing. Even the Jaden Smith song on there is pretty dope. Like, and I don't like Jaden Smith. It's a good song. But the song Invincible by Anime is fucking awesome. It's good. The whole album's like underground, like hip-hop. It sounds like underground hip-hop mixed with like kind of like a techno-ish vibe, and it's
nice,
dope.
Yeah, I still got to. I was waiting for that movie to come out on digital, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy that one on Amazon. And
hey, Jim, I hate to break it to you, but it's been on digital for like 4 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
How the fuck did I miss that one?
I don't know. It's been because it just came out. Because digital always comes out before Blu-ray. Oh, you just talking about like to rent it?
No, I mean like come out on like Amazon and shit. I don't think it's out. I
Yeah.
don't think it came out that long ago.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, maybe that's what fucked me up. Maybe I saw maybe I never saw the digital, like it was out on digital. Maybe I saw like only the commercial for like Blu-ray, and I just assumed like it's going to be out on digital at the same time.
And brother, it's owned by Sony. You could have just got on your PS4 and downloaded it.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah, dude. Actually, the quality on Sony is fucking sweet too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'm getting it tonight. So.
Actually, let me know. I want to be like, Boba, dude, you gotta wait for me to watch it.
Ah, come on, you guys are killing me.
We'll do a watch party.
Fine.
Fine.
No popcorn though. It goes right through me.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Is it my fourth song?
Yeah. This is like This is a classic songs of the week. This is how songs of the week used to always be.
So my fourth song this week. Actually saw this guy on the old Ellen DeGeneres show today.
The Rock.
Little guy. No, it wasn't The Rock. Actually, it was.
John
No, it's not John Mulaney. Little singer of the name. But I know, man. I'm all fucking. Since I've been feeling better, it's like everything's coming the other direction now, which I don't know. I don't know.
Keep that shit to yourself, because that shit will make me gag. After songs of the week, remind me to tell you a story from St. Patrick's Day.
Okay. Little guy named Jacob Banks. A little song called Chain Smoking. It's kind of like, I almost want to say it's like Alabama Shakes meets like has sex with the Black Keys a little bit.
Ooh. And
like one other band. It's kind of like, it's just got like some like soulful, like kind of a little bit of grungish to it. I don't know. I think you like it. It's just like the solo, he's a black artist. It's fucking good. He's just got like one of those voices where you're just like I almost don't want him like to be popular, but like if he was like in like a bar somewhere just like jamming out, you'd be like, fuck yeah, who's this guy?
Mm-hmm.
You got a mixtape, bud?
You got a mixtape? I'll buy that mixtape, buddy.
Probably fucking tell me to go on Spotify like I did. It's like, no.
Oh,
well,
fucking
can you
shit, dude.
Can you sign my Spotify? What?
Breaking news for NXT TakeOver. Sorry for you non-wrestling fans out there, but breaking news. Pete Dunne will defend the NXT UK Championship against Walter at NXT New York TakeOver the night before WrestleMania. Let's go, buddy.
He's going to lose.
Yeah, he is. Walter's going to kill him.
Yep. He's gonna go bye-bye.
He might get called up, honestly.
Oh, yeah, he will.
That's who might take Ciampa's place on the main roster, actually. That makes sense now.
Ooh, there we go. Now we're connecting.
Maybe we just got a little discussion for the weekly wrestling wrap-up, buddy.
Now we're connecting the dots there, eh?
Yep.
Very cool.
All right. It's my song. It's my last song.
It's your last song.
My last song, gotta get that 190s. Gotta get that 190s song. I'm gonna promote this shit until you come back, Jim. every week, everybody knows Todd has one 90s song until Jim returns to the cockpit, and when Jim does return to the cockpit, we will count down our top 20 best songs of the 90s. Might actually change this to like our top 30. We might do a 30 list.
Ooh, a little 30 pop?
Yeah, just because I'm expecting the episode's going to be longer, and I'm assuming that we might not do Songs of the Week that week just because we're basically is Songs of the Week.
Yeah.
And that just might be the entire episode.
Down.
Yeah, diggity down. Diggity fucking down. We'll be like, hey, welcome back. We'll talk to you. Like, be like, hey, I'm looking at you in the face now. So, or whatever. But my fifth song is called I Get Around by Tupac Shakur and Digital Underground. Ever since Corey picked Can't See Me by Tupac last week, I've just been on a Tupac kick.
It's a good little song.
Yeah, it's a great song. I was like, God damn, it's it's a little hidden gem too. Like, I feel like not a lot of people talk about that song enough.
No, they don't. It's a great music video too.
Oh, he's like California Love.
Yeah, it's like, dude, grow up.
Yeah,
I mean, even though that is one of my favorite songs,
it might be in my top 30. So fuck off.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my fifth song. Ambitious is a rider.
Well, what's funny is that my fifth song is also a 90s song.
Oh my god. Is it U2?
No, it's not U2.
That would just blow my mind one day if one of you two picked like U2.
I think it'd blow your mind more if Corey picked U2.
No, because Corey's the one I actually can see liking U2. I mean, he just discovered the Beatles. Like, so anything's fair game.
I don't not like U2. I just don't jerk them off.
That's true. Corey off air did say he's like, U2 isn't that bad. It's like giving you shit. I'm like, say that shit right there.
It's like Corey last week when he was like, yeah, it's kind of like a little indie song, and we both were just like, oh, is it a fucking indie song, buddy?
That was the best. I hope you're fucking listening right now, Wayward, because I'm getting a ton of shit.
And he tried to be so sly about it too, like, it's just like an indie song. He wasn't even like, you guys are probably gonna rip on me. He just tried to sneak it in there like we wouldn't fucking notice.
Oh, you weren't here, so when he said it, he was looking down the entire time. And Corey looks at me directly in the eyes the entire podcast too. So I'm just like, stop looking at me, man. So when he looked down, I'm like, oh, what's going on? What are you gonna say? Like,
oh God, what an idiot. But anyway, and I don't think I've picked this song yet, because I've picked a couple by this lady. A little Alanis Morissette, a little song called "You Learn."
Alanis Morissette.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
98. Yeah. Oh my God, Maria Kanellis, you slay me. All right, so sorry. 205 Live just restarted again. I'm too lazy to reach over to remote and turn on something else.
It's probably fucking right next to you.
Oh, it is. It's literally like all I have to do is just move my arm 2 inches to the right, and it's in my hand. Okay, so change. And that was Songs of the Week. You could go listen to our playlist exclusively on Spotify at Offended Presents Songs of the Week. And a little update ski on the Apple Podcast situation. I finally submitted it last night. I figured out what to do exactly, how to get our podcast separate. And it seems like possibly maybe by tomorrow. Maybe even tonight we could see Offended's finally going to be on its own little thing here on Apple Podcasts. Which is going to be nice, because I've talked to a lot of people who said they don't subscribe to Offended because it's under PWP Nation Network, which, nothing against that. You get everything that PWP Nation produces. You get everything. And
it's a lot of content.
It's a shitload of content, which is a great thing for us. Honestly, It's a great thing for us. And that new show, I have to give a little shout out to On the Card here. Really like what they're doing. It's a wrestling show that covers everything outside of WWE, and
nice.
I really like the format, and I love the fucking, I don't know if you've noticed them, Jim, the pictures that they do every week. They find some really old wrestling photos, and they use that as their promotional pictures, and dude, it looks awesome. I would print one of those out and hang it up in my basement. They look that cool.
Nice.
Yeah. But give a little shout out to them. But yeah, so once that gets all under control, we'll have our own little channel basically. And I have to give a shout out to the host of For the Fan. He's the one that figured it out. And I've searched high and low on how to figure this out, and I had no idea. Apparently you have to go to some iTunes like website and log in under your own like Apple ID and like submit the podcast again, basically. And if you already have like the RSS feed, like which we do, because I mean this is our close to 90th episode now.
Right.
All you do is copy and paste that link into like the thing, and it just pulls it right up. Like, yeah, this is your show. You've been on here before. Like, we'll keep it separate for you. Now it's under review. It's like, why do you have to review it if it's already in your database?
It's fucking stupid.
I know, but so fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's all figured out tomorrow. I'm gonna be ecstatic.
Yeah, that'd be real nice for our little listeners out there. Just be easier.
Yep. Oh yeah, and people would actually subscribe. You know.
Sometimes because I use Spotify mainly now to listen to all my podcasts, but even like every once in a while I'll hop on Apple because there's some on there that aren't on Spotify for some reason. I'll be like, oh, I'm going to listen to ours. And then I'm like, God damn it. Now I have to, and I'll always search offended. And I'm like, where the fuck is our goddamn podcast?
Oh, you mean on Apple?
Yeah, on Apple. Yeah. And that's what I meant. And I'm like, where the fuck is goddamn offended at? And then it's like, oh, PWP, you idiot. You only talk about it every week.
Yeah, but it's going to be really nice because honestly, like, I thought about it like in this way too. If I'm just want to subscribe to like Spittin' Chicklets, for example, but when I subscribe to Spittin' Chicklets on Apple Podcasts and I get everything that Barstool produces, I would just unsubscribe in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, because they have
a shit
hundreds. Yeah, they have thousands of fucking crap. And it's like Jesus Christ.
Yep. But shout out to Jay. Shout out to the whole PWP team. I mean. We've gotten like 2 or 3 like brand new podcasts, and they've been steadily consistent. And so that's really nice to have. Building that brand, you know.
That's what you got to do.
Yep. All right. So before we get into everything else, I just want to throw out this story out there because it was the most disgusting / funniest thing I've seen in person. So we're all walking down through Dogtown, St. Patrick's Day, and we all seem to meet up at the same spot every year at this tent. I want to say it's by St. James.
Okay.
I'm sure you've been over there too. Like,
yeah, I know where it's at. Yeah, for our listeners here in St. Louis, we have a little area called Dogtown, and it's pretty much just all the Irish people.
Yep.
And you just go. We have our downtown parade, which is like, yeah, cool. But Dogtown is where you get the hardcore fucking Irish people that you just go balls to the wall, fucking all day, all night, and
you wear Conor McGregor shirts like I did, and I got high fives left and right. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah, and you just go fucking nuts. So that's what we're talking about here.
Yep. And surprisingly, you don't see like a lot of fights. Like I would think that you would see like a lot of fights. I have not seen like any down there. I've jinxed it for next year now.
Nah, it always happens at like night with like 2 of your buddies being fucking idiots.
See, I see more fights at Mardi Gras than I do St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, 100%.
Mardi Gras, I'm like at 1 o'clock hits at Mardi Gras. I'm like, I want to get out. Like this year we did. And I was like, I had fun on Mardi Gras this year. I didn't black out too on top of it.
Oh, it's fucking great. I haven't the last 2 years I haven't gone at all. This year I was sick, and yeah, no, it's fucking. You're down there like all morning, 1 o'clock hits. When you start feeling like real tired, it's like God, I just want to sit down. That's when you just get out of there.
Yeah.
You say fuck it, you head out of there, you go back to your place, you fucking sit down for a bit, grab some food, still drink a little bit, and then just see where it goes. And you're like, oh man, I had a great time. My fucking legs don't feel like they're gonna fall off. Mm-hmm. I don't get the fucking wheels anymore to do that.
Yeah, we went to Mardi Gras this year. We went to Bombers right afterwards, and honestly, that was like that day was so much fun. Like just from start to finish was so much fun. But so we're meeting up at St. Patrick's Day this past weekend. We're meeting up with our buddies. We're walking down there. We're with a group of people, and I look over to my right, and I see this girl just on the ground. I'm like, she is just not reacting. Her eyes are closed. Her body's limp, and her friends are like. Couple of friends, drunk friends, are like, it's fine, just leave her.
It's fine. It's
smart
fine.
Friends are like, it's fucking not fine. She doesn't seem like she's breathing, and I'm like, oh my god, like, Like, Jesus. Which, number one, I've never gotten to the point like that out in public. And I've honestly, even in private, I've never gotten to the point where I'm like just, I can't move and I can't function. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I just never understood that to me. So I tap Katie on the shoulder. I'm like, you see that girl over there? And like our friend Nicolette like turns around. She's like, what girl? I'm like, that girl right over there. It looks like she's dead. And I turn back around and look at her. And as I do, her eyes open up. She leans forward like the fucking Undertaker and projectile vomits everywhere. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen / funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was legit like The Exorcist, like, you know, like when it's coming out.
That's exactly what I just pictured.
It was legit everywhere to the point where the whole tent is just going, oh my God, like screaming. And you think it's over, so we ran out of the tent. I'm laughing and gagging at the same time. I don't know if you ever laughed and gagged at the same time. It's quite hysterical. And like looking at like everybody else, like gagging. I'm like, if you throw up, I'm gonna throw up. And like she's like, no. Nicolette's like, no. If you throw up, I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, well, don't throw up. Like laughing at her. Katie's like, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. We walk out of the tent. The smell is bad. We walk out of the tent, and fucking. As we're out of the tent, you don't really hear anything for like a second, and all of a sudden you just hear it again. You just hear all these people just go, oh, like, oh, like it just keeps happening, like a wrestling sequence is going on. Dude, it was honestly that made my whole day. That made my whole day. I was just laughing my ass off. If I could never see that incident happen again, though, I would not be. I wouldn't
be upset about it.
No, not at all, because it was disgusting. Like it was so much vomit. And then Katie and I got into an argument. And since we're on the topic of movies this week, she bet me $100 that the chick from Step Brothers that says, I want to roll you up to a little ball and shove you in my vagina is the same girl from Workaholics. I'm like, no, it's not. Two different people. Katie and I legit got into an argument standing in a porta potty line, like arguing about it. And the people in front of us are like, what girl? And the guy's like, yeah, I think it's the same girl. I'm like, no, you fucking idiot. Now you just motivated her. Lo and behold.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. Well, for the longest time, I thought it was the same girl as Angela from The Office for some reason, because they kind of almost looked similar. She's like the girl from Step Brothers is a little like her face is a little more round.
Yeah.
Not like she's fat, but she's like a rounder face, and I was like, God, fuck, they just look so goddamn fucking similar.
Yeah.
And then I found out it wasn't them, and I'm still just like, I don't believe it.
Yeah. And we walked back. When we left the porta potty, we're still like kind of like bickering about it. And I noticed that Winkler is now by the tent where we're at. And walk up to Winkler, like, oh, hey, perfect person there.
Oh,
movie guy.
He winks.
And he's like, hey, he turns around, he's like, oh, hey guys. I'm like, yeah, hey, hi Dan, how you doing? No big deal, we're fighting. Like, but can you prove this to her, like the way it did it? It's like, no big deal, we're fighting. But we just proved to her that she's a fucking idiot. Like, he's like, well, what do I need to prove to her? And like, we both told her that she's wrong, and Katie just would not accept it because she was a little drunk. And when she's drunk, she doesn't accept anything. She's laughing about it. And Darius goes, well, guess what, Katie? You're wrong! Like, like just starts yelling it like that. He's like, you're wrong! You're wrong! Yeah. But yeah, anyway, St. Patrick's Day, pretty fun. We got back to Bobby's place, watched that ending of the Blues game today, which we didn't rush over there for.
Yeah. That'll happen.
All right. Well, let's get into our one and only topic this week before we get into our top 10 / Todd's top 20 sports movies. All right, so some movie trailers, some big movie news like happened today. Like a bunch of movie news that came out today.
Yeah, a little trailer talk. That's what I like to call it.
Trailer talk, and they announced Bill and Ted 3 is happening in 2020.
What?
Yep, with Keanu and the other guy.
Nice.
Yeah. And I think there was another, like, I think there was like 4 big things that happened today. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, what you want to start? You want to start with Toy Story?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's start with Toy Story. trailer fucked me up a bit.
Yeah.
Those little fucking, they're not called mimes. What are they? Or maybe they are kind of mimes. I don't know what they were. I forget what they're called. They're just kind of. It's kind of. It just looked creepy. I mean, I'm excited for it. I fucking love Toy Story. I'm gonna fucking be sad like I was after Toy Story 3. But I was just kind of like, oh my god, those things are fucking creepy. It was almost like just as creepy as the fucking evil bear in Toy Story 3. That fucker.
I thought it was John Goodman for like the first couple times I saw that movie. I'm like, oh, it's not John Goodman.
Who is it?
I don't know. Some no name.
No.
Actually, I don't think he's a no name. I think he's actually a well known actor, but wasn't Johnny.
But yeah, I don't know. It looks kind of. I mean, it's Toy Story. I don't expect people are like, oh, it's just the same thing where the toys got to fucking save somebody. I'm like, well, what do you want them to do? Like sell drugs? I mean, well, yeah, that kind of be cool.
Dude, I was fucking dying at the fucking spork. I think
yes, dude,
hilarious.
I love it. I love it. That almost slipped my mind for some reason. Yeah, dude.
Who's like dude. The pig's like he's a spork. Like
yeah, he's a spork.
He's not even a toy.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I think the spork's gonna fucking be like one of my favorite characters for sure.
For sure, I could totally see them spinning it off and giving him his own movie because I can just see that character being hilarious.
She made a toy. It's a spork.
Yeah, it's a spork.
I think there's a couple voices that aren't gonna be the originals because I almost want to say whoever voiced who did
Miss Potato Head and the dog and Slinky the dog.
Who did Don Rickles
Mr. Potato Head.
Okay, that's right. I thought the Mr. Pig guy died too.
No, I think he's still alive, but the Ernest, the actor that was Ernest, he was Slinky the dog, and then he passed away I think right after the second movie came out. He might even pass away before the second movie, honestly. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's who John Cena's starting to look like now, by the way. Older John Cena's aging into Ernest.
I can see that.
But yeah, Toy Story 4, I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out this year.
I know Katie's like, I'm not going to see it. She's like, I'm not seeing it. I'm not crying again. I'm like, Jim, I guess I'm seeing it with you in the theaters.
Yeah, me, you, and Bowman, we'll cry together. I don't care.
All right, yeah, it's fine. We'll just sit there and just stare at the credits when the movie's over. Just be like, that's it. That's Toy Story.
Jeez, what a mark Katie is. I don't want to cry again. Jeez, just go to the movie and see it.
Yeah, you
God.
butthole.
Yeah, no shit, you big butthole.
Time out in movie talk. You want that conspiracy theory?
I do.
All right, swerve. There is no conspiracy theory. Got you to listen to the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that was so good. And just because I couldn't think of anything. All right, back into the movie talk.
Sorry.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Sorry.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Quentin Tarantino's 9th film.
Is that not a lot?
Can't wait.
Is 9 a lot of films or not a lot of films?
For how long he's been making movies, it's not a lot.
Okay, that's what I thought. In my head, I'm like, well, fuck, look at the movie he's made. He doesn't need to make fucking thousands.
It's because he takes forever to make his movies, too.
Yeah. But I think that's what...
detail has to be perfect for Tarantino to make it.
I think that's what makes him so good.
Yeah, and his dialogue's super unique, too. I think it takes him longer to write the movie than it does, to actually make the movie.
Yeah. My hot take from this is that I think I'm going to start doing a shit ton of cocaine. That's all that I watched the trailer and I'm just like, I think I'm going to do cocaine.
Well, the movie's based around Margot Robbie's character, which is Sharon Tate. It's based on a true story. And
oh, is it?
Sharon Tate is the actress who was killed by the Charles Manson's followers.
Oh, that's right.
And she was one of the girls that got kidnapped. And I think Leonardo DiCaprio's character, is her husband. So the movie's like loosely based around that. And that trailer does not give that vibe off at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I feel like more that him, Leonardo, and Brad Pitt's characters are like just like it's about them being like buddies or something.
Yeah.
I haven't looked too deep in the movie, but I know like after watching the trailer, I'm pretty excited to watch Leo and Brad Pitt kind of bounce off each other on screen. It's just going to be fucking good.
I love how Brad Pitt's basically Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards again.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's just like, buddy, when you kill somebody, that's what manslaughter is. Even when you're not acting. That's manslaughter. Like,
God. Yeah, man, it looks good. I'm fucking... Who the fuck is bothering me right now?
You just say dingo.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just fucking excited. I fucking, like, movies like that just make me wish that, like, I grew up in, like, that era.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's so much fucking cooler.
See, like, I always wish that, like...
Drugs.
I always wish that, like, my 20s was the 90s.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I could see that.
Just because I feel like social media has just kind of fucking ruined everything. And, like...
Yeah.
If you look at social media, like, we were at the age of when, like, social media just started, so there was legit, like, some weekends where, like, kids were not going out and just staying in and just being on social media or on AIM or, like, shit like that. When it's just like, we could have just went out, guys. We're doing this. We could have just went and talked to each other.
Went to a bunch of sick grunge concerts and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, I guess we kind of did that. Like, we stayed inside, but, like, playing, like, you'd, like, spend a Saturday night fucking with, like, 6 of your buddies playing Nintendo all night, which is kind of like, you're still, like, socially interacting with your buddies and slinging down pizza. Like, those are fucking... I'd fucking take that over fucking, like, you sit on Facebook like these kids do with their fucking buddies and I don't know.
Like,
whatever.
you had to have people over to play with them on video games, and now you can just sit at home and just talk to them.
Yeah.
Like doing a podcast.
Yeah. Well, it's not the same, dude, because, like, when you had your buddies over to play, like, Mario Kart and you're playing Donkey Kong and, like, some shit goes wrong, you get into a little scuffle with your buddy and, like, you know, the talk of the week is like, yeah, fucking, you know, Todd and Jimmy fucking something happened in Donkey Kong and they fucking blah blah blah, and then at recess you fucking hash it out over like some fucking butts up on the wall, and then the next thing you know, you're buddies again.
Yeah, and next thing you know, you fucking nut tap one of them, and now you're like, oh, sorry, buddy, sorry, pal.
Oh, sorry, bud, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, bud.
Yeah, but I do agree with you there. I'd rather if I could be like 20s in the like 20 in the 90s, that'd be cool, or in like the 70s, that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, if I could be in the mob, that'd be cool. Just saying.
Just want to be a mobster, bro.
Yeah, we just don't have any spunk anymore in this goddamn world. There's no spunk. It's the best word I can use for it. We don't got no spunk.
Did you see what I tagged you in yesterday, by the way? Since we're talking about trailers, I guess this kind of counts as a trailer. AEW Wrestling announced that they're holding an open casting call for their character, the Librarian.
Yeah.
I totally just want to send him a video of basically doing the Adam Sandler, Chris Farley skit again, where he's just like, I can't be the librarian, but I'll water your plants. Like,
either that or just have me be a slutty librarian.
You just have somebody else just be like, for God's sake, just let the boy water your plants.
Oh God, what a good skit!
I clean dishes. I'm gonna do dishes for you when you're not home. I won't even be there. Just let me live in your house.
Oh man, that'd be good. But what other trailer do we have?
We got Avengers. Endgame came out last week, which I guess we won't talk about because Jim hasn't seen.
Yeah, so I actually did not watch that. I haven't watched that trailer or the Game of Thrones one because I don't want to spoil myself.
Are you almost caught up?
No, I have like a season and a half to go.
Go, buddy, go.
I know. I was fucking hot for a while, dude. I knocked out like 5.5 seasons in fucking like 3 weeks, and then I fucking started to get some life into me a little bit and stopped watching it because I wasn't just bedridden, and then I got bedridden again, and then I started watching.
Katie has been the other way around. She's just flown through it and was going so fast, so she's like, I have to slow down because then I'm gonna have to restart it again, like before the 8th season starts. Like,
yeah.
But
the Avengers trailer's pretty sick.
yes, yeah, they don't show anything. Like they just show like the same two scenes like over and over, which is awesome.
Okay,
Like
so they know sell it.
Yeah, and like that's what I've always like kind of wanted, like in a trailer, kind of like how the Lion King's doing it in a way, where it's like people are still gonna go see your movie. Like just put Star Wars, just say Star Wars coming soon, Avengers coming soon. I would love to see it like that. Like, and Avengers was the perfect movie to do it with. Like, just be like Avengers Endgame. If you want to see it, if you want to see what it's about, go to the movies and see it.
Right? Yeah.
Like that's like the one thing. Like which other trailers I understand, but with big movie franchises, why don't they just be like, "This is it, go see it."
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can do that with those movies because, like you said, it's like people are gonna go see it.
Yeah, Toy Story 4, go see it.
Yeah.
But if we want to get on a topic of Aladdin real quick, Will Smith I think looks fucking dope. In which a couple weeks ago I said on here, that's why I was holding my judgment on him. Even though I think we did talk about this trailer a few weeks ago too, but I just want to say,
yeah, I think we might have covered it last week, but
I just want to I was holding my judgment on him, and I'm glad I did because Will Smith looks fucking sick. He looks great. He looks like funny Will Smith again.
Yeah,
and
Big Willie.
Yeah, and like he looks good, and I love we did talk about this because we talked about like the internet comments, but like how everyone's like, so now that the internet loves Will Smith again, do we rip on Jafar now? Like,
what can we hate on?
Yeah, exactly. It's like just wait and see the goddamn movie.
Yeah, no shit.
And this is the one thing that I will get political over, which drives me fucking crazy about Aladdin, is that like people for the longest time have been bitching and moaning about why are white actors playing roles for like say like Aladdin. Why would there be like a white actor? It's like when Jake Gyllenhaal played the Prince of Persia. Didn't make sense. Like
no.
Or yeah, it didn't make sense at all. There's a lot of whitewashing in Hollywood, which totally was. And then when Aladdin finally sticks true and like to that nationality and like gets all the actors with the same nationality to play those roles, which how it should be, people are throwing a fit that Ben Kingsley is not playing Jafar, and I'm just like, nobody would ever be happy. It'd be like, well, now you're just whitewashing again. There it is again. There's Hollywood doing that again. And now it's like, now people are bitching that a white actor isn't playing Jafar.
Yeah, well, people were bitching that, like, how come Jasmine isn't, like, darker or something like that? And I'm like, it's not black. She's fucking, I guess she's considered Arabian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what, like, they're not, like...
Duh, buddy, Arabian Nights.
I know, but for some reason I kept thinking that there was, like, Arabians and, like, another, culture that was in that movie as well.
We're just trying not to offend anybody right now.
No, I can't think of the right... I don't want to say that. I'm not saying, like, culture. Like, I guess race is just the word. I thought there was another one, but I think I'm just overthinking. But I'm like, she's not black. And I'm like, Arabian women, who I think are like some of the fucking most beautiful because they have like the best skin complexion. And I just have this pasty ass white Irish skin. Right. I'm like, she's not black. She's not supposed to be like. And I'm like, yeah, well, in the movie, I'm like, you're also talking about graphics that were like from the 90s on a goddamn VHS, bud.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it was a cartoon. It wasn't like a fucking...
Yeah, it was a cartoon. Like, fucking Christ.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that Guy Ritchie's directing this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now I'm really intrigued to the movie now. Guy Ritchie's movies they're up or down. I will say they're either really good or they're like, what the hell did I just watch? Because he has like a certain style to his movies.
Yeah.
He made the Sherlock Holmes movies and Snatch and Rock and Rolla.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good. It's fucking Aladdin. Just go and watch it and goddamn enjoy it. Don't critique it so much. Just be like, yeah, hey, we got fucking Aladdin. Meh.
Lion King is another one I can't wait for. I feel like I'm looking through my Facebook right now. I feel like there was like one other movie like I'm missing that like trailer wise there are new movie news that came out today that I was like all about. But
Dumbo?
No, I really don't care about going to see Dumbo. And I feel like the marketing for that has just been like
Yeah. Well, I think it was one of it was still like a great like Disney movie. Like it was one of my favorites when I was younger.
Mhm.
But I don't think it was like one of like the huge ones that like everybody like loved or remembered or watched. I think it's kind of like more like like for me, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I loved Dumbo when I was younger. I used to watch it with my grandma all the time. So it's like, yeah, I want to go see Dumbo. But I can also people like who are just like, but yeah, they didn't really do any like great marketing on it. But I think just because it's Dumbo, and also you probably got a bunch of people that are like elephants in the fucking circus, and it's like it's fucking Dumbo. Shut up.
Well, I guess
Damn it.
I'm saving one trailer obviously for last. But 20th Century Fox is now owned by Disney. I think that was completed yesterday. That means Disney now owns Planet of the Apes franchise, Avatar, X-Men. They got Fantastic Four. Alien, which is good to have Fantastic Four and X-Men over on Disney because everything by Marvel right now is with Disney. The only superhero that is not owned by like the Disney Marvel right now is Spider-Man, and Sony's like holding on to that with a fucking vice grip right now.
Good.
No, not good. Not good.
Well, why? Haven't they made like fucking some pretty good movies?
No, I hate the Tobey Maguire movies, number one. The Andrew Garfield movies, which rebooted a story that we didn't need rebooting because we just got finished with the Tobey Maguire ones, was just like, those were okay, but they were still like not very well made. And then finally Marvel was like, we want Spider-Man for the MCU. So they let them have Spider-Man for like Spider-Man Homecoming, and like that's Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Oh,
that's now
so Marvel had those. Okay, see I was thinking like, oh hey, they kind of turned the tide there a little bit with Tom Holland. Okay, that makes sense. So that was more that wasn't
Sony
Homecoming wasn't Sony.
Yeah, I think Sony put their name at the beginning. But it literally Sony had like little to no say with that Spider-Man at all.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense to me now. Okay.
And so, but they still own like a shitload of Spider-Man stuff to where Venom, the movie that just came out, Venom, I liked Venom, but it wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
But Sony made that, and it wasn't Marvel, and you could just tell. You're like, oh yeah, this is a Sony movie. This isn't Marvel. It's kind of up and down. It's weird. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it's fun, but like, the only home run that Sony's ever had that Disney Marvel does not have is Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. It's the only one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the only one.
Well, that makes more sense now. Why you're like not good.
Yeah.
So I thought I didn't know that was that was mainly Marvel for Homecoming.
Yeah, and I'm on like one of the first few episodes that we did of Offended, like we're ever done. There's an episode where we're talking about Spider-Man. We're talking about superhero movies, and it was me, Clodius, and I think Dave Hafner. And I was telling him, like, you guys got to watch Spider-Man Homecoming. It's a great movie. And they're like, no, I'm just over Spider-Man. It's redone so many times. I'm like, but you're missing the point, man. Sony has nothing to do with this one. But yeah. But final trailer that came out, Stranger Things 3. Holy shit, it looks good.
Oh my god, I just want to put on my goddamn 80s outfit and it looks so good.
It looks fucking. I watched that trailer twice, like right in a row. I was like, that was that good.
The thing I like about it is I feel like there's so many different elements coming into this one. Like there's not one specific thing. It looked like all over the place, but in like a good way. I was like, I don't know where. And I like how they did kind of like the quick flashes of people where it's like, oh, that guy looked fucked up. Which guy was that? And I'm just like, oh my fucking god. I am amped.
I'm amped up. I cannot wait. I love at the end when like they're doing like the fake lightsaber battle and he's like, blood. They're just laughing at him. Yeah. And the girl's just like, how many children do you hang out with?
I like what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, so I can't figure out what all of them are posting on social media, just like the image of the rats running around. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
What does this mean? What's going on? Also, the fucking soundtrack's probably going to be awesome. I mean, you hit me with some fucking Baba O'Reilly.
Baba O'Reilly.
You hit me with a little Baba O'Reilly, the Who.
A little Motley Crue at the beginning.
Sold. Oh God, it's gonna
And
be
that
good.
Motley Crue song is fucking phenomenal. If nobody knows what I'm talking about, definitely watch Hot Tub Time Machine, 'cause that's the part where Stu almost kills himself in the garage listening to that song.
Oh man, yeah, dude,
great song.
I'm
Home Sweet Home. That's what it's called. Home Sweet Home.
I'm amped for Stranger Things, man. It's just such a good. It's just fucking fun. It's just for everybody.
It is. It really is. It was at the show that was that the show I turned you onto that you wouldn't watch it first. I'm like, dude, just fucking watch it.
Stranger Things, no.
It was some. I don't know. I get them all confused. I've watched, you know me. I watch like everything under the sun. So when I watch them, like, just fucking watch it, man.
Yeah, no, Stranger Things. I like fucking hopped right in the old giddy train on that one.
Mm.
But yeah, dude, fuck, I'm amped.
I'm
Hopefully,
amped up too.
It's a good year for some entertainment.
Yep, I agree. And let's stick on movies. Let's get into our top 10.
Wait, I have a question.
No. Okay, what?
Okay, did they say this is going to be the last season?
No, they were 4's coming out too.
They are going to do Stranger. There's going to be a season 4.
Yeah, that was announced. Like, the reason why there was no Stranger Things last year is because I think they were filming 3 and 4 back to back with the option of doing season 5.
Okay,
Like
okay,
Netflix-
okay, that makes sense. I remember hearing that too.
Netflix
But I
gave
wasn't
them the
sure if
option
it was.
to do season 5 if they want to at the end of 4.
Okay,
which
I couldn't.
think they're doing.
I couldn't remember if there was if they actually said like, yeah, hey, we're doing season 4. Sweet.
I could just listen to that opening like theme song on like repeat. It's just soothing as fuck.
I got my Stranger Things hat. I'm amped.
Dude, I legit was just like, when that second season came out, they put out the soundtrack before the second season came out. I like listened to that soundtrack on repeat. There's like no words. Like, it's just that score. And it's like, that score is so well done. Like,
Yeah.
it's just relaxing. Like, that's something like you could like legit just fall asleep to. Just leave it on in the background. Like, it's that.
Right.
I love shit like that.
Yeah. Faux show.
Can't wait. 4th of July, baby. I'm not going to watch fireworks. I'm going to go watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, no shit.
What's everybody do? Dude, that'd be hilarious if like they show like fireworks like downtown. It's like, yeah, there's like 20 people here.
Here, yeah,
everybody else is inside watching Stranger Things right now. They're going to have to celebrate the 4th of July on July 3rd.
They'd have to do like a Stranger Things like firework display.
No shit. Yeah, no doubt. It just says 11 because they can only do like numbers and letters.
I'd be sick.
That would be sick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we haven't done a list episode in a while.
No, it's been a minute. Probably not since December when we were doing our like big countdowns.
So, and I just decided we're just gonna play our theme music for when we say this is our welcome to the list part or whatever. I don't know, it's our intro to the list. Because like we did like 7 episodes like in a row that were just list episodes.
Yeah, we did.
And we're like, I guess this is just our show now. And then also I was like, we need Corey on.
Yeah. Fuck. We need a third wheel.
And so this is our top 10 sports movies of all time in our opinions, respectively. And I love how this was Corey's idea, and he's not on the show.
Yeah, sick bastard.
But we'll let him do it next week. We'll let him tell his 10 next week. So
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe if we feel like it.
Yeah, we'll see.
So let me go ahead. I'm gonna run through. So I did 20. I was legit just like, I cannot make this list without being 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and run through my top. Like, I'm going to go through that and restart.
Okay.
I'm going to go through 20 through 11 real quick. I'm just going to spitball them. And if you want to talk about any of them, just shout it out to me, all right?
Alrighty.
At number 20, I got Cool Runnings. Number 19, Like Mike. 18, Any Given Sunday. 17, The Wrestler. 16, Goon. Number 15, The Fighter. 14, Rocky 3 with Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Not a big deal. Number 13, Little Giants. Number 12, Caddyshack. And number 11, Major League.
Ooh, okay. Well, that is actually Very fitting there at the end of your list. I'll go ahead and ramble off my my honorable mentions,
All right.
if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I got what some of these you might have on yours. I don't know. I got Rudy, Jerry Maguire, The Natural, Cool Runnings, White Men Can't Jump, Moneyball, Field of Dreams, Hoosiers, League of Their Own, Mighty Ducks 1, Don't Worry People, and
Wow.
Coach Cart. And
Wow.
I'll get into that. And then I got Coach Carter. And then honestly, like I was gonna keep putting a bunch, like even some of the ones you had on there, like Little Giants and shit. Like there was just so many where it's like, my God, I need like a top like 30.
Dude, I forget how funny Little Giants is. Little Giants is fucking hilarious.
It's so funny. Oh fuck, Big Green. That's another one I was gonna throw in there.
So all those movies you named are not on my list, except for number 10, which follows Kick It On Off, The Mighty Ducks.
Okay, that's your number 10er.
Yep, I was trying to go. You know, I always like to start big on my list. So
Okay,
yeah, I guess we'll talk about it because it was an honorable fucking mention for you, bud. And I'm gonna give you a little spoiler alert. No other Mighty Ducks movies are in my top 10.
I might have one in my top 10. Yeah,
I figured you do because I know you and I disagree on it, but. Yeah, this is the Mighty Ducks movie that I enjoy, and I don't care for D2. I don't know. This one's just a classic. The kids are classic in this one. Like,
yeah.
I don't know,
I mean, honestly, I could have put this one on my top 10 as well, but like I didn't want to have. There's no reason for me to have multiple Mighty Ducks. Just like I could have, but I just no. I didn't want to waste the space like
I did
that.
the same thing with Rocky 3. I was like, do I put the original Rocky on there? Do I put Creed on here? Which, by the way, little quick spoiler: Creed's not on my playlist on my list because I haven't seen it yet. And yeah. And I heard that Creed is actually like really good, so I want to watch it.
Yeah, yeah, man. D1. I just watched this trilogy, all three of them, like 3 weeks ago. In like one night, so I was just fucking bored and couldn't sleep. Yeah, man. I mean, Mighty Ducks 1 is just fucking. It's so such bad hockey, but it's just so it's so corny, but it's so good.
Right. That's what, and it's a Disney movie. Like,
yeah, well, dude, it was just like everything. It's like, yeah, dude, like, I'm that kid. Both of us grew up playing hockey, and it's like, you're out fucking rollerblading, you're just with your buds, you fucking play on a dirtbag team every once in a while, and you got kids that can't skate, and you're just fine. It was just fun to watch.
If you were a little kid from the time that we were born till present day, and you'd play hockey and haven't watched the Mighty Ducks, I question your hockey abilities. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, I legit have to question, like, are you any good at hockey? Are you just a duster? Like, what are you doing out here? You fucking get the fuck off my ice. But,
yeah, you fucking cake eater.
Real quick, I do want to shout out one of your honorable mentions, because I never even thought about it being a sports movie until just now, which I guess it totally is. Jerry Maguire. I mean, we spoofed it. I mean, Jesus.
We did. That is kind of why I didn't put it in my top list. I'm like, it is a sports movie, but it's not really a sports movie.
It's more about Jerry, you know?
Yeah, but it's always on, like, Super Bowl season. It's on TV, because it's just,
Hot take. Tom Cruise's best movie.
Yeah, I agree with X. I'm really not that big of a Tom Cruise fan. Dude, I mean, I like Top Gun, but
his Mission Impossible movies are actually like fucking awesome. Like even the new ones are like legit good. Like
I've never seen it, but like the trailers and stuff, I'm just like, he doesn't do like he's not. I just don't see him as that guy. Like he's too.
But he was that guy. That was like the thing. Like he was that guy. Like
I feel like I could just like. I feel like I could like throw a cotton ball at him and he'd fall over.
No, dude, have you ever seen him run? You ain't catching that motherfucker. Like
I've seen him jump up and down on a couch. He's uncoordinated.
Have you ever seen Collateral with him and Jamie Foxx?
No.
So there's a scene in there where Jamie Foxx is running away, and Jamie Foxx is like kind of like he looks like he's like they're not showing his legs like moving. They zoom up on him like running away. They show fucking Tom Cruise running like with his like full body. Dude, I'm just like, holy fuck, there's no way that Jamie Foxx is outrunning him right now. There's no fucking way. That dude is fast kid alive. Like
Tom Cruise is so fast.
Dude, I mean seriously, like And then I've noticed now, ever since Collateral, I don't know if other movie was like, oh, this motherfucker is really fast. And every Mission Impossible movie since then that has come out shows a scene where Tom Cruise is legit just sprinting at full speed. I'm like, yeah, he's a fast dude. But
I don't buy it. Stunt double.
But for real, have you seen the Ben Stiller stunt double skit from the MTV Movie Awards back in the 90s where he's
yeah, I remember that.
Double? Yeah. But no, dude, watch Mission Impossible. Those are really good movies. I would tell you not to watch them. Skip the third one. Skip the third one and watch the rest, dude. They're good movies.
That might be a hard no for me, bud.
I'm telling you, it's not like you're gonna anything else to do. Just watch the goddamn movies. They're probably $1.
I'll think about it.
You should just do it.
All right. All right. What is it? My number 10.
Oh, and honorable mention of mine. Whip It. Whip It was really good because somebody.
Oh, nice.
Somebody shouted out this roller derby count. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even think about that. Whip It's a really good movie.
Yeah. All right. My number 10, which was actually your last honorable mention, Major League. Just a good baseball movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah. I mean, baseball and hockey are my two big main sports, what I grew up playing. It's just fucking... Yeah, you just got the fucking wild thing. Works perfect. It's just full of it's just another one that's just fucking so stupid and goofy. It's just I don't know. It's just good. Just a classic. Major League 2, yeah. Major League 3, you might as well fucking put in a goddamn dumpster fire.
Yeah, no shit. It went straight to DVD, didn't it?
I'm pretty sure it did. It was that bad.
Because it wasn't even the Cleveland Indians in that movie, was it?
No, it was the minor league team. It was fucking ridiculous.
Is Emilio even in it? Or not Emilio, Charlie?
No, Charlie, no, I don't think
Sorry,
so.
Wrong Sheen.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think he was. Oh, yeah, it's about the coach, isn't it?
Yeah, I think one of the main guys from the first two is the coach of the third one. I don't know. It's dog shit.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. But yeah, Major League kicks my list off.
Nice.
Good movie.
Good pick.
Thanks, man.
My number 9, it might be a little higher on yours. We could wait to talk about it. I don't really care. Remember the Titans.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher on mine.
We'll wait.
Okay.
We'll wait.
So my number 9.
We need a T-shirt that says "We'll wait."
Yeah, we do. Is that a little higher on yours? People will be like, "What the fuck's that mean?" If you don't know what it means,
bitch.
If you don't know what it means, you can't wear the shirt.
Yeah, piece of shit.
My number 9, which I thought was maybe going to crack your list, crack your honorable mentions. Caddyshack.
Yeah. I
think it's one of my favorites because me and my two line mates that I won nationals with, one weekend it was just on all weekend, and that's all we watched in the hotel. So we were just quoting the classic Bill Murray scene where he's talking about the Dalai Lama. Yeah, and he's like, "Hey,
Lama."
Yeah, well, also this kid I played with, his last name was Lamb, so we'd be like on the ice, and be like, "Hey, Lama, pass the puck," So it's kind of just one of those kind of nostalgic buddy kind of things, but it's just that scene is my favorite just because he goes, "I got that going for me."
Yeah,
which is nice. Which I use all the time when I'm just telling people shit. I'm like, "Hey, so I got that going for me,"
dude, me
which
and
is
Winkler
nice.
Used to quote that scene constantly. The Dalai Lama himself.
The Dalai Lama.
She's like, I'm gonna be awake for my internal rest, so I got that going for myself.
He looks at me and he says, "Gunga, Kagunga, Gunga, Kagunga." Which means I will have. It's good, man. It's a movie that kids these days are never going to see, and they're not going to fucking be able to appreciate. Plus, right. you got good old Rodney Dangerfield in there.
Rodney, you
got fucking Chevy.
I was gonna say old asshole Chevy.
Yeah, no shit.
He's a big dickhead now.
Oh, he is. He's a huge dickhead because he's fat. When when you get fat, nobody cares about you anymore. You just
Take
become a dickhead.
Take a smoke. Can about it. Can about it. Can about it. Can about it.
Can about it.
Bill Murray. I mean, you just got Bill fucking Murray. I mean,
Yeah, dude.
That.
Such a good movie. Yeah, that's my number 9er.
Niner, good pick. I was actually, I had that actually at number 8, and I switched it because I realized that this movie I just watched was a fantastic movie, and it deserves to be higher in my opinion. But my number 8 is I, Tonya.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that one yet. I heard it's really good.
Really good. Because it's about Tanya Harding and just what a fucked up life she had. And but the best part, though, I think my favorite part, was at the Independent Spirit Awards last year with John Mulaney and Nick Kroll, when they're like, hey, Margot Robbie's nominated for Best Actress in I, Tonya. It's like, I love that, like, we reached out to Nancy Kerrigan on how, if she wanted to, like, you know, be here too, but she didn't really like how they made Tanya Harding to be the victim in the movies, since, you know, Nancy got her knees bashed in.
Right.
But yeah, that was like the whole joke. Like, yeah, she declined to be here today.
Got her knee bashed in. Yeah.
It does make you feel bad for Tanya Harding in a way, but at the same time, you're like, what a dumb idiot. Like,
yeah, no shit.
Good movie.
Yeah. I need to see that. I heard it was really good.
It's got my girl in it.
Oh God. You can have her, I guess, but I'm gonna get her one day.
I highly doubt it. She's my age. We're both born in '90, so you can eat a chode.
Yeah, and I'm like younger, so obviously you got the Coug effect.
She got married. Doesn't matter. I'm angry about it.
Does marriage really matter?
In today's world, no.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So, if you're listening.
Hey, Margot. What's up?
Oh, hello.
Shoot.
Hello. Yeah, that's showbiz, baby.
That's showbiz, baby.
My number 8 coming in. I got God, fuck off, Corey.
I just got it too.
My number 8 on my list is just Rocky, the first one. I could have picked probably another one, but just gonna keep it simple with Rocky. It's just a good movie. I just love all of them. Well, I won't say I love all of them, but I could watch all of them.
3's my favorite for sure.
3's really good. I think I like 4 a little bit more than 3.
Really? That's my least favorite.
But not. It's so hard, man. Cause like that is one of those like movie kind of series where it's like they'll have it on all day, and like sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I don't think I want to watch this one. I want to watch the other one. It's weird. It's like I got to be in like a certain mood. Like I guess if I feel like fighting for like country equality, I'm like, yeah, let's go 4. But if I'm like, you know, I want to see Mr. T in there. I'm like, wait, Mr. T was in 3, right? Yeah. I'm like, I want to see Mr. T.
See, 4 to me was like way too over the top. Like, if he dies, he dies. I don't know. Ivan Drago. That's like, because I feel like the first 3 are like really good movies, like legit decent movies. I mean, Rocky won an Academy Award for Best Picture, like when it came out.
Yeah.
And like 4 just all of a sudden turned into like your typical 80s like action movie. I felt like, and it was more focused. Of an action movie. It was more focused on like the action than it was like the story. That's why I didn't like, because I felt like Rocky actually had decent stories.
Yeah. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies,
badass thing to say, though.
It was a
I would say that to somebody.
He killed Apollo Creed in that, didn't he?
He did. That's what suckered me in. I was like, you little fucker.
I was just called him Apollo Crews.
I think that's where the name came from.
It is. Totally is.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean the original Rocky. I mean, it's just a classic. Just a classic goofball, fucking Italian.
I box.
He's late for the fight, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta stop by and yell at this priest out the window." Hey, fine, you got the fight. You can throw me down a little blessing before the fight. And then he throws down the blessing. He's like, "All right, Father, thanks. I gotta go though." It's like, well, you're the one that stopped by, you prick.
Yeah, yo, Adrian, we're going to Bombers tonight. Watch UFC right here. You get some blue bombs, and that was Rocky at Bombers.
That was classic. I like that we both did our Rocky impression. We're just like,
What's your number? Or is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I like how you understood me. My number 7. Man, I cry every time. This is one movie that gets me crying like a little baby because of G-Baby every time.
Ooh.
Hardball Baby.
Good one. Did I not say that in my honorable mentions?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't. I have it in there though. That was like a God. That was hard to keep off.
I know when Gabe commented on my fucking status today, what's your favorite movie? He posted a gif of G-Baby. I was like, no, I was wanting to be the surprise.
Yeah.
That's what I thought everybody's gonna mark out for.
Yeah, no, that's a good one, man. Yeah, it's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I'll never forget that. Like, my uncle does not cry at movies, and I remember seeing that movie with my uncle, and he was crying. I was like, fuck, if you're crying, it's a sad goddamn moment.
Dude, it's like one of those movies where I like almost, if it's on, I don't want to watch it because I just don't want to be sad.
You know it's coming.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't want to. I'm like, no, I don't want to be
like,
sad, man.
That movie is like really funny too. Like, up
oh,
until,
it's hysterical.
Like, then that part happens, you're just like, holy shit, I just got hit in the fucking stomach with something.
Good movie though. Classic.
Keanu Reeves.
Classic Keanu.
I never realized how many movies Keanu Reeves is in, like, my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, I feel like he did a shit ton of movies like all at once.
Yeah, 90s Keanu was everywhere. Point Break, The Matrix, Hardball. Well, Hardball is like early 2000s. Who gives a shit? Another movie that may be higher on my list, we'll find out. Speed.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
What's your
and that was Keanu. That was Keanu in the 90s.
Yeah, this is Keanu Reeves.
My number 7.
Whoa. And that was Keanu Reeves.
My number 7, which should not have a sequel. I will boycott. I will burn down places.
Mighty Ducks?
No. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Space Jam. Is that higher up on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, we can wait. We can wait.
Yeah, we should wait. We should wait.
We can wait.
We should wait.
Okay.
I don't remember what you said about that. I'll remember what you said. Because I'm not going to boycott it. I've been waiting for a sequel for a while. But all right.
Jesus Christ.
I just want the fucking Looney Tunes back, okay? My number 6, which might be higher up on yours, we could wait. Good old Slapshot.
Yeah, it's higher up on mine.
All right, well, wait. We'll fucking wait then.
Yeah, way higher up on mine.
All right, what's your 6 then?
I'm actually kind of fucking mad that's... Whatever. My number 6. My number 6 is Remember the Titans.
All right, here we go. Now we can talk about young Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. Fucking liability.
Fucking liability.
Complete liability in the field.
I haven't watched that movie in forever. Like,
man, I think I didn't. I think it was on probably not too long ago during football season. I watched it. It's just good, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just like makes you think. Like, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I know like obviously racism still exists, but like back then, man, like you like, fuck, dude, it was like they didn't like his girlfriend's just like, why are you like right in front of him, in front of Julius, just like, why the fuck are you talking to this guy? And it's like, what the fuck? I'd throw her books at her face. I'd be like, what the fuck do you? Like, fuck out of here. This guy's a hell of a football player. Get out of here. So it's just like crazy to like look back and think like, damn, like things were fucking bad. It was like just like the whole like racism behind it was just like,
oh yeah,
it's kind of like inspirational almost to watch because you're just like, fuck, man, like I don't want to ever be like that. I don't want the world to be anywhere close to like that again.
Right.
So, and it's just a good football movie.
Right.
And a great song.
I was so mad. What song?
The fun. We are the Titans.
I was thinking
everybody
Ain't No Mountain.
That's when they're in the locker room and they're messing around doing something, and then the black guy just starts. Of course, it's like the heavy black guy just starts singing some "Ain't No Mountain High Enough."
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's so good.
Fucking the part at the end when that guy's just in the I was so mad when that guy was just in the hospital. I'm like, you should be playing.
No, I know. Makes me so mad.
I know, but I do love how Denzel Washington goes from like Training Day, and his next movie is Remember the Titans. He goes from like super hard R movie to just Disney.
Yeah, no kidding. Went from just straight thug killer, crooked cop to just like, I'm gonna change the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's Denzel though, baby.
And that's Denzel, baby.
That's Denzel biz, baby. I love Denzel. I can watch all of his movies. I don't know why.
I'm over Denzel, honestly.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a little ABC here. I'm a little over Denzel. I just feel like he's the same in everything now.
I don't care.
I'm
He's
talking
good.
Denzel now. Denzel then was good. Denzel now is like, dude, you're the exact same.
I can see that. True. We'll say I didn't really care for what was that movie you did with Mark Wahlberg, like Gains or Two Guns or
Movie he did with Mark Wahlberg.
yeah.
I don't know.
I think he did with Mark Wahlberg.
I think he did too. Oh man, I can't remember.
Two something. I don't know. It's kind of like yeah.
Too sweet. That buzz.
Dude, I don't know why I fucking shut off like everything. Of course, the one time my mother decides to send something on Facebook Messenger.
Hey, that's all right. I saw that my grandma fucking tweeted at us today, which I was like, when did you get Twitter? Like,
my mom the other day asked because like there's stuff where like it'll be like, oh, it popped up on Twitter, and she's like, how do you get Twitter? And me and my sister just go, no.
no. What was also funny, little shout out to Jay, PWP, because I help out with the Patreon
oh yeah
thing, and he's like, yeah, thanks Todd, and he's like, I think Todd's wife too, thank you for that. And I was like, I'm not married. That's my mom. It's definitely my mom. So yeah, just no on that. I was like, guess you don't follow my Facebook that much.
Oh god, that's funny. Or just like every show, we're like, yeah, Katie, naked lady.
Yeah, no shit.
That's all right.
Yeah. So my 5.
Yes.
My number 5, which I think might be a little higher on yours. I don't know. Gonna go with the Sandlot.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep. This is top 5 territory now.
This is top 5 territory. Yeah, it's a little higher on mine.
Sandlot's number 5 on mine.
Okay. This is my number 5, which might be a little higher on yours. Maybe not by much, but I got Miracle.
Yeah, it's a little higher on mine. So let's go to my number 4.
Okay.
My number 4, I don't. This might be right here at number 4. I don't have no idea. Maybe you didn't even pick it. But Happy Gilmore is at my number 4.
Happy Gilmore is. Why did my list go away? Happy Gilmore's just a smudge higher on mine.
Oh my god! Do you want to wait or talk about it?
Let's wait.
All right, all right. What's your number 4 then?
My number 4, which here comes the argument. I got Mighty Ducks 2.
Ooh.
I mean, dude, you just get the introduction of Luis Mendoza, Dwayne Robertson. You get the other Bass brother. You get Julie the cat. It just makes the whole team whole. Why do you hate it again?
There's one scene.
Oh God!
Is why I don't like it.
You Rotten Tomatoes son of a bitch.
No, because it makes me angry every time. It's when
what is it?
When he starts lassoing that person on the ice. Like, get the fuck out. You be kicked out of the game. Get out of here.
Classic 90s penalty.
Classic 90s penalty, dude. Tony Twisted it all the time.
That's old school hockey, man. That's how they played it in Texas.
Wow, see,
they don't know no better.
I hate that scene so much.
It is. It is like, oh, but come on, dude. There's so much stuff in the movie that doesn't make sense. The Kenny Wu guy does like a triple pirouette.
Starts with a W, sir. That's in the third one.
That's in the third one. That's just, man. It fills out the team. You knock off fucking Carp. You knock off that other little reject, the kid with the leather jacket in the first one.
I just feel like the first one was like such like a decently like good movie, like where the second one just went full blown Disney.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
And that's where I'm just like, But
then they also, in that one, it's kind of when the Mighty Ducks kind of came to fruition a little bit. The actual team, they play at the pond, you know. Also, they beat team the like Jamaican team who do like the coolest dance celebration.
They do.
They get sick gear.
But are they anywhere near as cool as Duck Hunt like the Carolina Hurricanes did last night?
No, that was sweet.
That was fucking awesome. And the
That was
players'
awesome.
faces doing it was hilarious.
Yeah, bunch of jerks.
Bunch of jerks. I love it. Fuck you, Don Cherry.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like Mighty Ducks just a little bit more than one. I can't. It's tough for me. I don't know. I don't know. 3 obviously is like my. I mean, I like it only because the school that they filmed it at, I got to go play at. Not like I played for that Shattuck St. Mary's where all the good guys played, but we played against them and got to walk around what was called Eden Hall, so that was kind of cool. But the movie
third one had Paul Krea. Blues legend Paul Krea in it.
Did have Paul Krea in it. What I also love in the second one, which makes no sense, is that they had become the Dallas Stars, but they were in Minnesota and they call them the Minnesota North Stars still, but they're wearing Dallas Stars jerseys in the the movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. When it's fucking Basil McRae, the little St. Louis guy, and Mike Modano, they're like, yeah, these are the Minnesota North Stars, and they're wearing Dallas Stars jerseys. But I think they had to because that was like the same time where they switched to where they relocate. They relocated and shit. So it was like I guess a little marketing kind of thing. But
totally,
yeah, there's some flaws to it. But I don't know. Then. Let's go shake their hands. I mean, come on.
Yeah, let's go shake their hands. Fuck
whatever. I can't believe you hate it just because of the fucking roping scene.
Dude, that scene makes me mad. Like that scene makes me mad. It's like, God, that'd be just such a game misconduct. Get him the fuck out of here, Bender.
If we ever step on like a roller rink again, I'm secretly bringing a rope on the fucking bench, and I'm gonna lasso the shit out of you.
I hope you do. That'd be fucking hilarious. I would not be mad at all. That would be fucking hilarious.
Hold on, Connie, I'm coming for you. And fucking Emilio's not even upset about it.
No, not at all. Yeah. He's like, yeah, well, that's just going to happen.
He goes, he barely touched him. Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, he does say that, doesn't he?
Yeah, man.
Fucking
classic,
Emilio, piece of shit. Be like a coach. Hey. Berube be like, hey, you don't do that. I'll punch you in the face.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. Yeah, that's my number 4? Yes.
Is this my number 3?
Yes.
My number 3. Shane Falco. Lost a ton of money on you.
Oh.
What a fucking shamble. The Replacements. Number 3.
God, good one.
Did you forget about The Replacements?
I don't want to talk about it, Todd.
You did? You forgot The Replacements on your list? Because you know that deserves to be in your top 10.
Yep, it sure does. It sure does.
Wow, buddy. You just lost some credibility here, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Replacements all the way. Shane Falco. I even shouted out Keanu Reeves earlier. I was like, you might have another movie on my list a little higher up.
God, that's embarrassing. I don't even deserve to quote the part that I always quote.
What? Go ahead. You can quote it. Go ahead.
It
doesn't matter.
I want the ball. Winners always want the ball.
It's so sad. I want the ball. Gene Hackman would not be happy with you. You gotta have heart, Jim. You forgot it. It's okay.
It's like quicksand. What do you mean, Shane? Fucking idiots in the locker room. Yeah, no, quicksand. What are you talking about quicksand for, Shane? God damn. Just a good movie. Fuck. Can't believe I forgot that.
Great fucking movie. Shane Falco. Oh, man. Why am I drawing the blank on the fucking song they sing?
Oh,
I Will Survive.
Huh?
I will survive.
Ah, that's right, it is. They're in the fucking,
I'm by my side.
They're in the jail cell singing it. It's fucking great.
Yeah, that's great.
Man.
Hey, ho.
I'm so embarrassed right now.
I love when what's their names? They flipped over Shane Falco's car again, and the two guys walk up like, "Hey, fuck with them." They pull out the gun, start shooting at the guy's car.
They shoot the guy's car. Oh, what? You like that movie? These guys would go to jail right away. You can't do that.
No, dude, it's understandable. Don't flip over somebody else's car. You're just gonna get shot at.
You're gonna get shot.
Idiot.
Fair enough. Damn, good pick. I'm fucking embarrassed right now.
I'm pretty sad that you forgot the replacements.
I should be fined.
Where would you put it if it was on your list?
Oh, God, in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah. Okay, I want to watch that movie now.
Fuck, God damn it, me too.
Gotta have heart. I want the ball!
No, winners always want the ball. I got you the ball!
You got me the ball! Remember what I said about stopping when you see red? Forget that.
Forget that. Okay.
I love
Go
that
get
that's
the ball.
Happy. I love that John Favreau is that character.
Oh, yeah, I know. So do I. I love that guy.
I love him too, because John Favreau in every single movie is kind of like the pushover, like in a way, like in movies, like in Swingers and like all the Marvel movies. Like he's kind of like being told what to do. In that movie, he's like just a psycho. But
he's also like I feel like he could beat somebody up pretty easily. Like he's a pretty solid guy.
Yeah, fucking Orlando Jordan. Do you remember when he was like everywhere and like in every movie? Like he was like everybody thought he was gonna be, like, the next big thing, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was hilarious when he's like they're sitting at the table, and the one guy's like a criminal, and Orlando Jordan's basically saying like "fuck the cops" or whatever. And John Favreau was like, "I'm a cop." He's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay.
I forget what he says. He's like, "Look," he's like, "more beef" or something like that. He's like, because they're sitting there in catering.
Yeah, I'm a cop. Oh,
I'm a cop. Oh. God damn! I could talk about this movie for hours. Like, puke on the field.
Oh man,
great. All right, what's your number 3?
My number 3. Whoa, my number 3. Hey, $50. I can hit it over the highway. Happy Gilmore.
There you go. All right, you may have redeemed yourself like a little bit there, but
thanks, bud. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking Happy Gilmore. I mean, the name just speaks for itself. One time in high school, I was sick for 2 days straight, and that's all I watched. And it was on VHS because I didn't have like a fucking flat screen TV or anything. I just had the old fucking VHS, and I put it in there and I just fucking watched it over and over and over again because I just couldn't get out of bed. And I memorized that whole fucking thing. I think I went to school like the next day whenever I got better, and I was just quoting Happy Gilmore just like nonstop.
Hey, you should play in the Walkberry Open tomorrow. All right, see you guys there.
Oh yeah, all right, see you there, Mister. Hey kid, hey punk, where are you going with those clubs, Mister Gilmore? Mister Gilmore, I'm your caddy.
I'm sorry about
that. I'll carry that. My grandpa's very old. Well, what should I do? I don't know. Just stand over there and make sure I don't do anything stupid. Okay. Oh, God.
Mr. Gilmore, you're in the way. Where are we on that one, dipshit?
We're on that one, dipshit. He fucking hits him. God.
Dude, that
Bob
noise
Barker.
he makes when he like tackles the caddy after he like does really good in the hole, and the caddy's just going,
yeah. Just a classic, man. And like in every person went to a driving, like I'm sure driving ranges hated that movie because every person went there and was just like, well, guess I'm gonna do the Happy Gilmore swing, and they're like, could you please not do the Happy Gilmore swing, please?
Oh my God, how many people do you think like just did it like on a golf course, like when that movie came out, just like this?
Oh, everybody.
Yeah,
everybody. I mean, I know I did, because it was basically just a fucking slap shot, and I was a fucking hockey player, so I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to fucking try this.
I still do. I still have to do at least one when I'm golfing, and majority of the time, it goes straight and further than my drive.
It's because you got the slap shot mentality.
I do. I totally do. But every time I see a limousine now, too, even to this day, been doing this for years, every time I see a limousine, I always go, "Oh, it must be Burt Reynolds."
Is it Burt Reynolds or something?
He's always like, "What?" I'm like, "Nothing." Like
nothing.
He just don't want
nothing.
You don't get it. You don't understand. You know.
Yeah, nothing, Katie. Don't worry about it.
Remember that alligator that took your hand? Well, I got the bastard's head.
Guess what? I got his head. Ugh!
You killed Chubbs. Way to go.
He knocks the club out of his hand, goes in the street. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, don't worry about it. Made of wood, real sturdy. Then he gets run over by the truck.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. He goes to shake his hands like, oh, all right. Well, see you later.
All right. Well, okay. See you later. Damn.
Gold
So
jacket,
good.
green jacket. Who gives a shit?
Gives a shit.
God, I could just sit here and just quote the rest of the offenders. Just gonna be quoted Happy Gilmore quotes.
No, easily.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. All right. So, what is it? Your number 2?
Abraham Lincoln pops up at the end.
Yeah. Because why the fuck did Lincoln pop up? It didn't have something to do with like the golf course or like the mini putt or.
No, it's just all the people that are dead, and Abraham Lincoln's just in heaven.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh,
That's why
yeah.
it's hilarious because it's like, oh, okay, this is everybody that's died.
Jesus.
Because the alligator Chubbs and the Abraham Lincoln.
Oh yeah, and we can't forget in that movie, fucking Ben Stiller just plays a fucking classic villain.
Oh my God, I always forget that's Ben Stiller.
Yeah, how about that? Ain't that
Straight
something?
down to the left here.
My
Mr. Gilmore,
fingers.
it's a lovely looking trophy.
Anytime anybody says anything hurts, they're like, "Oh, my knee hurts." I'm like, "Oh yeah, well now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty."
I do the same thing. Oh, your fingers hurt.
Yeah.
Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
Duty. Oh,
Anybody else's
okay.
fingers hurt? Didn't think so.
You can trouble me for a warm glass and shut the hell up.
What did I tell? I love when he's like yelling at her quietly. He's like, "What did I tell you? What did I tell you?" And then like Happy Gilmore walks in and he goes, "Oh, straight down to the left, dear, Mr. Gilmore. It's a lovely looking
Mr.
trophy."
Gilmore. Yeah.
What happened to that lovely lady of yours? Oh, she got hit by a car. She's dead.
She's dead. Oh. Okay.
You know,
Hey,
he's talking to that what's her name? She's on fucking Modern Family, but why am I drawing a blank on her name in the movie?
Oh,
The blonde.
yeah.
Is it Gail?
No, it's not Gail. It's son of a bitch.
And I can see her like shaking, like her like walking up to somebody introducing herself, like in the movie. But I love like when Happy likes her. He goes, "Hey, my girlfriend's dead. You know, she fell off a cliff and died on impact." That's his pickup line.
Yeah, that's his pickup line. It's fucking great. Oh man, such a good movie.
Great movie. All right, let's move along. But my is it my number 2?
Yep.
My number 2 is, everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to that Space Jam. Arguably the greatest movie soundtrack of all time.
Definitely.
Like with I'm talking with like original songs here, not like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, which is just a compilation of just good songs,
Yeah.
Like Space Jam is probably hands down the best soundtrack of all time. Hands down the best basketball movie of all time. You got the GOAT, Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan together. I mean, what a movie. Just what a fucking movie.
It's so, dude, what's crazy is like that movie goes by so fast for me now.
It does. It's a fast movie.
What's crazy is I'm staring at the PlayStation 1 Space Jam video game as we speak, which is a hell of a game. But yeah, dude, it's just like it almost goes by like so fast. I'm like, oh wait, no, what? I thought they fight more.
Right?
Why are they doing this? But God, yeah, dude. I mean, it's easily one of the best basketball movies ever made.
Oh, for sure.
You just got Looney Tunes and space characters and Michael Jordan. Like, it's a recipe for success.
Yep.
Just-
And you got fucking Newman, Bill Murray, Larry Bird, like, I mean, Charles Barkley.
Yeah, little Muggsy Bogues. You got
Muggsy. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to
Patrick
disobey
Ewing.
my mama? I'm not saying that, Muggsy. You said that, but I love my mama.
and they're all they go to the therapist. Yeah, it's just so. Bill Murray's like he just fucking pops in like the last second to play like one shift. Yeah, he's like,
Fucking
oh, no,
Danny DeVito's the voice of the what's his name? The main villain.
oh yeah, I forget what his name is.
He's like,
The
whoa,
guy that
whoa,
runs
whoa.
Space Mountain.
Yeah, he's like, I
Whoa,
didn't know
whoa,
Dan
whoa, whoa.
Aykroyd was in this picture.
Yeah. So good. I can't believe you're excited for the second one.
I'm excited just because it's not because LeBron's in the movie. I'm excited because we finally get the fucking Looney Tunes back. Like the Looney Tunes have been gone forever. Like
Yeah,
bring them
it
back
makes
to
me sad.
relevancy. Like
Yeah.
Like, bring them back. That's why I'm excited, because the Looney Tunes are back. I don't give a fuck who's in the movie. I just want a goddamn Looney Tunes like resurgence in this world. Like, they rebooted everything but the Looney Tunes. It's time for the Looney Tunes to come back.
Yeah, I agree with that. Every time I'm watching like TV in the morning with like my nephew, I'm like, God, where the fuck? Even like Baby Tunes. I used to watch Baby Tunes when I was younger.
Tiny Toons?
Tiny Toons. Yeah, sorry, not Baby Tunes. Tiny Toons. I was like, fuck yeah, even Tiny Toons. I'm like, where the fuck are the Looney? Even every once in a while, it'll pop up on my TV, just like Looney Tunes, and I'll like watch the old Looney Tunes because it's fucking.
WB cartoons were the best, dude. Like,
yeah. I agree. I'm excited for him to come back, but I hate LeBron James so much that I'm just like...
If the rumor to the story is true, it's going to be fucking great. The rumor is the Looney Tunes have to play another game of basketball, so they go find Jordan. And Jordan's like, I'm too old. I can't do it anymore. And they're like, well, who are we supposed to find then? And then Jordan's like, I'll coach you. And he's like, I got a player in mind. And they go find LeBron. And the whole movie is like Jordan coaching them. And I'm like, that's fucking perfect. Which makes me think that if that's what happens, Jordan's going to do like a little pop-in like at the end of like Bill Murray did.
I can dig that.
And think about all the fucking Looney Tunes merchandise that Nike's going to put out, like when that movie comes out. You know they're going to fucking put Jordan on like a bunch of that shit too. Like they're going to do the throwback shit. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah. It'll be sick.
Now, Kendrick Lamar does the whole soundtrack. That'd be dope. If they throw it back to like Wu-Tang doing it, that would be insane.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
It's not going to be, but...
No, it won't. Sadly.
Yeah, but I'm excited just for that reason. There's two lines in that movie that make me crack up every time I watch it. That's when Newman's like, I can play, and Sylvester's like, he's a little large, and it cuts to Daffy, he's going, and a dork.
And a dork, yeah.
And then Bill Murray at the end when he's like, let's go Bulls!
Let's go Bulls! What does he call? He doesn't know like their names. He just calls them like. He makes up names for them.
He's like Girl Bunny.
Yeah.
Duck. Like.
Yeah, Girl Bunny, Duck. You get the ball. Girl Bunny, you get the ball to Duck. Duck, you pass him.
But he like knows their names because Daffy runs over to him. He's like, yeah, what's up, Daphne? Like.
Yeah. God. Classic. I'd rather have Steph Curry play in that movie than LeBron James.
That's what I was wondering. I'm wondering if we're gonna if we're gonna see a bunch of NBA stars in that movie, like how they did like back in the old Space Jam. Like, is Steph Curry gonna get his talent taken?
Oh, probably.
Like, are the Monstars basically the Golden State Warriors?
Yeah, maybe.
Except for Draymond Green because he's a piece of shit.
The Monstars are just the LeVar Ball and his family because those guys are pricks and losers.
Oh, shit.
That'd be awesome.
I called that shit from a mile away that they're going to be the most overrated players in the world. And I remember people were coming at me for that, being like, no, he's going to be great. He's going to be great. I'm like, no, he's not.
Yeah, no.
He's done shit.
Fucking bum.
Bum. All right, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is the classic Slapshot.
Ooh.
Just a fucking, I think it's the best hockey movie out there.
Putting the foil on.
I'm putting the foil on, boys. And I've also gotten to meet the Hanson brothers up in Pittsburgh, which was pretty fucking cool. My coach got them to come in the locker room, and
nice.
that was pretty tight. Also, there's a lot of some St. Louis. Actually, that movie's basically based off the St. Louis Blues and the Flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of cool. And there's like a picture of the Cardinals on there. There's like a poster in Newman's house of the Cardinals. The girl's wearing a Cardinals hat. Still got a little St. Louis connection. And it's just full of fucking... my favorite, the part that pops me, and I rewind it and watch it every time, is when they're fucking listening to the national anthem and the ref's just giving them the book.
Yes.
And they just go, we're listening to the fucking song.
And the guy just turns around and just like looks forward.
Yeah, anytime like I'm anywhere the national anthem's playing and people talk, I just want to fucking yell that at them. It's just, you're putting on the foil. Who the fuck are these guys? They came here with their fucking toy cars. This soda machine stole my quarter, coach.
Stole my quarter.
Stole my quarter.
Dude, my favorite is when Panger starts quoting the movie like during the Blues games, but because he can't like say like the best parts, he like always says, "He took my quarter." I'm putting the foil on. It was like the 2 lines he says, and John Kelly cuts him off. And he's like, "All right, that's enough." Like,
that's because Darren's a dork.
I'd hang out. I feel like Panger would be somebody who'd be really fun to party with.
And I'd probably be annoying.
I don't know, man. I see Panger like annoying, like on camera, but then when the camera's off, I can see Panger be like, "All right, that motherfucking camera's off. I need a shot." Like,
I don't know.
Show, dude. I met him that one time. He was nothing like Darren Pang on TV. He was like, "You want a picture? Take a picture. All right, get the fuck out of here." Like,
oh, I'm Darren Pang. Get out of here. I'm too worthy.
you can't say it like that. It was more because he was hanging out with Marty Brodeur.
So, fuck that. I met Marty a couple times.
Eat it, turd.
Guys, stop pucks.
Shut up.
Guys, stopped pucks. I don't care how he did it and what he did behind the scenes. The boy stopped the puck.
Yeah, he's also a scumbag. All right, so before we get into our number ones, I just want to read off a couple people's picks for their movies. We got a lot of feedback today. I asked what's the best sports movie. You got Bowman saying Warrior.
Do you know what Warrior is?
No.
No, I don't either.
Was he thinking like war? I was thinking of Warriors. Warriors, come out to play.
I don't know.
Warriors. Oh,
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh my god, that's his favorite movie? Really? That with Tom Hardy, the MMA movie? Movie sucks. That movie was not that good, Bowman. That's a movie like with Joel Egerton and Nick Nolte.
Why the fuck does he like that movie?
I don't know, because Kurt Angle's in it, I guess.
Maybe he was just telling us that so we talk about Kurt Angle.
Maybe. That's for the wrap-up, Bowman, you idiot. It's
no
a
way
shitty
that's
movie.
No way that's Bowman's favorite movie.
It's sports movie, apparently. He said Warrior. And it's Bowman in movies, so, here we go. It's another Logan effect. Mike Wissinger used to work with him. He's the one that brought up his Demolition Derby of sport. If so, Fury Road, which is Mad Max.
Yeah.
But he said The Natural and The League of Their Own match for football. Anthony Stewart was Slapshot. Ryan Rick, happy birthday, buddy. He said Cool Runnings. Gabe, Hardball. Brittany Elizabeth, Remember the Titans. Rain Morris, Balls of Fury. Oh, great. God damn.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I like that pick. I like that pick just for Patton Oswalt licking the trophy at the beginning going, tastes good. My mom said Space Jam, Major League, Happy Gilmore, Bad News Bears, and Caddyshack. Good pick.
Ooh, which Bad News Bears?
The original.
Okay.
Of course, the original.
Okay, just making sure.
John Champagne said Youngblood, and Field of Dreams.
Youngblood's probably one of my I like the hockey movie, but it's probably my the bottom of my list.
Yeah, and shout out Mystery Alaska. I don't think either.
Oh my god!
Good movie. Oh my god. Trisha Lombardo said The Sandlot. Mr. Wilson's father said The Natural. He's Stone Cold Steve Austin. David Morton, The Replacements. Amy LeBlanc, Rudy. Bryce Hetzler, Goon. Bridget Kennedy, A Miracle. And Jimmy Melston, Rudy. And what did my grandma say on Twitter? That's what I'm looking for. That's when she tweeted us. I'm like, did you just tweet us?
What's wild about what you just said is that everybody else is just kind of no offense, your grandma's obviously older than a lot of people that commented on Facebook, but it's just you'd think you'd be like, oh yeah, my grandma on Facebook, and now you're like, my grandma tweeted us.
Yeah, I know, right? But I found it. Her favorite sports movie is Slapshot.
Nice.
Yeah. All
Good
right.
taste.
Let's get to number one. You ready? I'm kind of disappointed that this was so low on your list, and it's making me question our friendship right now. But Miracle is my number one.
Okay.
I mean, Jesus. I mean, who do you play for? I mean, Jesus
I know.
Christ. I mean, I'm very disappointed in our friendship right now. You forgot The Replacements. You forgot Mystery Alaska. I mean, your Miracle was how low was Miracle for you?
Miracle is my 5, but it fucking could go anywhere in my top. It could go anywhere in my top in my 5 through 2.
I mean, he takes a cheap shot at me, and what the fuck? And you're on his side?
I think it's just because of like the longevity of like how long I've been watching the other movies.
I mean, if you want me to take your test, I'll take your test.
Take your test. I don't want you to take my test.
All right, then I guess
you got to be. You got to be
Herb. You got to be Herb. You got to be Herb. And I like, no, I want the kid in there who didn't take the test. And I would have been like, oh, okay, you're right. Then Space Jam's 1 and Miracles 2. No, but Miracle is definitely number 1. I mean, that's the one movie where I will legit get goosebumps every single time.
I cry at the end of it every time.
It doesn't matter how many times I watch that movie. And rest in peace, the actor that played Jack O'Callahan.
Yeah, no shit. No, I legit like tear up at the end of that movie every time.
I get chills every time. Every time.
It's no matter what. I mean, just you kidding me, Ed? You bringing him in this late?
Ralph Cox gets you all teared up.
Oh my god! When Ralph Cox gets cut, dude, that's probably the saddest moment in sports movie history.
Yeah, I mean, Herbie did not want to cut him at all. That's why it's so sad because Kurt Russell's acting is so well done in that part where he's just like trying not to cry, and he's like, I mean, you asked me, you've done everything I've asked you to, like,
yeah, it's like you're a hell of a hockey player.
And
it doesn't change that.
That like what that scene like. If you watch that movie over and over, you catch the line at the beginning of the movie where he's like, Herb got cut like right before going to the Olympics. So like it just makes that scene all the more special in the way because it's like, well, Herb knows what's going through Ralph Cox's mind because he's been there.
Yeah, well, and then also in the locker room when Coach Patrick comes in, he's like, hey, Cox, Herb wants to see you. And the boys like look around at him like,
it's like, oh no.
Fuck, they're like, damn, really? And Cox just kind of smiles at him like, yeah, it's all right, boys. And it's just like, oh my God. And then and that's what a lot of people like, and people that like maybe don't understand hockey or something, whatever, like they watch it, they're like, well, I mean, they had to cut him. I don't care what. It's like so upsetting. It's like, you don't understand. It's like for like 6 months, those guys were just all together. And then it's like Coxie's just like the goofball in there that keeps it loose, keeps it fun, hell of a hockey player. And it's like, damn, we don't have Coxie. Then he has to go watch him win a goddamn gold medal. And the biggest gold medal in hockey history. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
God, that movie gets me every time.
Do you believe in miracles? Yes.
Also, then the last song, Dream On.
Dream on.
Just a little fun fact. It's a good song to get a little road dome to.
Yep. Yeah. Hell, we know.
Yeah. Good. It's a good number 1. I like it. Like I said, I think that probably would have been could have been my number 1, but it's just like the other movies I've been watching for so long that it's like, all right. And that's why my number 1 is The Sandlot.
Oh, all right.
It's just I haven't even said it yet, so I mean that's just
I don't know why I'm shocked. I should know that it was going to be number 1.
The other day I walked into my living room. I was getting ready to walk back to my bedroom to I was going to eat something maybe and just watch TV. And I'm walking in, and I look at the TV, and it's just like a scene in The Sandlot where he gets ready to pickle the beast, and I just stop. Like I didn't even think twice. I just stopped. It was like I had maybe a bowl of cereal, and I was just eating cereal, just watching the beast get pickled, and I was just like, I could stop me in my tracks. I think that was around the same day that I the ABC pod people. I fucking, I was like, I think I listened to that later, and I was like, now I'm more pissed off because 2 hours ago, I fucking stopped in my tracks to watch a scene I've watched a million times. I don't know. It's just it just takes me back where it's like, damn, man, I used to just grab my buddies in the neighborhood and we'd go play baseball or just go do fucking anything. You're just it's so nostalgic. It's just God. Also, one time, grade school, there was on our playground the yard next to our playground. There was this fucking little evil dog, and if one of our kickballs or something went over there, it was impossible to get. And I was like, you know what? True story. Swear to God, I'm not even making this up. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna pickle the beast. I'm like, Benny the Jet did it. I was probably fucking I don't know, 8, and our kickball went over, and I was like, and if you try to hop the fence or get on the fence, the dog would run at you. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to be Benny the Jet Rodriguez. And I hopped that goddamn fence. And it was one of those fences that have the fucking spiky ones on top,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I zoned out. Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Oh yeah, okay, bud.
No, I just watched Ziggler just take this weird ass bump on this ladder match.
Probably a bump he's taken 1,000,000 times. You fucking mark.
It's old.
Anyway, so I hop the fence, grab the ball.
Yeah.
I get over the fence, like I'm getting over the fence, and the dog gets my fucking like shoe, and I'm like, oh my god, fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm like, this is not how it goes in the movie, and I just fucking. This sounds bad because I love dogs. I didn't kick the dog, but I like gave it like a shove to get off my foot, and it kind of kicked it in the head.
Wow!
Come on, bud.
Piece of shit.
And I got over the fence, and I got the ball, and I was the fucking hero of the day. So yeah, that's why Sandlot means a lot to me, because it gave me inspiration to pickle the goddamn playground beast, and I was a hero for a day.
Well, Miracle gives me inspiration that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. And you know what? Maybe sometimes like you think you have like really good teams, but you're not looking for the best players. You're looking for the right players, right?
Not looking for the best players, correct? I'm looking for the right ones.
Herb, we got to talk about this, Herb.
We got nothing to talk about. He just yells at Herb, and he's just like, "Oh, nothing to talk about."
Yep.
I've been scouting these guys. Also, I love the way he watches film in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the old film thing, and his wife's all mad at him. He's like, meh. He goes in there and fucking turns it back on. Yeah. And he's like, God damn it.
It's like, fuck, damage control time.
I'm sitting here trying to match up fucking Callahan with Shabarkov and blah, blah, blah with whoever off.
Whoever off.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite with whoever. Well, all their names end in off. He's like, with whoever off. Oh, man. God.
And they're playing that old school bubble hockey machine with his kid.
Oh, God, yeah, it's sick. It's like the old, like, metal one.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has to take the phone call, and he looks at the kid, and he goes, this isn't over.
Yeah. I forgot, but this isn't over.
This isn't over. Oh, man. Yeah, good movies. I mean, fuck, dude. Like I said, we could have made a list of like top 50.
No shit, dude.
Easily.
No shit. I'm actually surprised Miracle was like not one or two. Now thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, duh, Sandlot totally would have been number one for you, but I'm actually surprised Miracle wasn't number two, and I'm surprised that the Replacements wasn't even fucking on there.
Yeah, that was a bad one. I also forgot to fucking mention Mystery Alaska. It's like, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just because like how long I've been watching like fucking Gilmore and Mighty Ducks and
with everything.
Yeah. I remember I was even watching Slapshot before fucking Miracle and stuff because my dad was always watching it. So it's just like fuck. There's just some emotional piece to it, Todd.
Okay, jeez, don't get fucking emotional. Just hit us with that 1, 2, 3 finish so we can end this goddamn episode. But we've been quoting. We started quoting the movies instead of talking about them.
Oh, fuck yeah, we have. All right, my number one, ABC Pod. You're a bunch of hosers, a bunch of idiots.
Idiots.
You know what? Get over yourselves.
Nerds.
Hiccup. Number two, Core. Feel better, bud. I know what you're going through, kind of. You don't really know what I'm going through that much, but, you know, hopefully you stop... Hopefully you don't get stuck in your own poop pit.
I know. I can't believe he was like, I'm a game time decision. I'm like, Corey, you're not coming over.
Yeah, no, gross. And my number three, shout out to all the trailers that have come out.
No
especially
doubt.
Stranger Things. I'm amped about it. So just shout out to the entertainment world.
Totally agreed.
We don't deserve you.
We don't deserve you. My number one, I'm going to get serious for just 1 second. Just shout out to the country of New Zealand.
Oh, yeah.
Send positive energy, positive thoughts that way.
Yep.
Number two, shout Stranger Things. Fucking Stranger Things, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Stranger Things. Goddamn good. And number three, you know what? My number three is go do yourselves a favor. Go to your local store, video store preferably, if it's still open. Or if not, just go, digital. Get that buffalo, lived or stuffed. Probably stuffed for safety. Get a 9-iron, a couple ice cubes, and watch Spider-Man 2: Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like how I added that Billy Madison little thing in there?
I did. I liked that a little bit.
Carl, good to see you.
Carl, good to see you.
But yeah, Spider-Man Spider-Verse out. Go watch it. John Mulaney's in it. You can't go wrong. Because he's Peter Porker. And he's Spider-Man.
No doubt.
He just walks in, and his hands all wet. He's like, I just washed my hands. That's why they're wet. No other reason.
Yeah,
right.
I got to watch that. Probably watch it tonight.
Yeah, watch it. All right. Anyway, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Not Snapchat. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, @OffendedPod. Make sure to go follow PWP Nation @PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well. Go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended. The weekly wrestling wrap-up, which will be out tomorrow, baby. Will probably be a pretty short episode because there wasn't a lot to talk about this week. I'll be out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Hopefully, on Apple Podcasts, you'll just be able to do the same where you just search Offended with PWP, and it just pops right on up.
Yep.
And you can subscribe to it now, and if that's the case, then we're going to have to start asking people to subscribe. 5-star ratings. So if this is out and you see that it's out there, just go subscribe. Leave us that 5-star rating, baby. Very nice.
Do it.
Do it. You can go listen to our Spotify playlist at Offended Presents Songs of the Week. And you can follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Trick1042. You can follow Stoutsy at
Jimmy James 9417 on the Instagram and Twitter, and James V Stout on Snapchat.
Nice. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Corey, feel better. Fuck you, Incredible Anything But Credible podcast. All right. Let's get on out of here. We'll see you boys and girls next week. For your wrestling fans, we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and hey, little, can't hear it right now, but that Scott Steiner music's going off.
Oh.
Uh-oh, you know what that means. Breaking news.
Yep.
During the NHL playoffs, we did this last year. Hockey Talks will be every week, NHL playoff style.
Yeah, I love it.
Bringing it on back, so we got 3 shows we got to do every week. It's going to be a lot. We're going to do
Sick.
it because we're professionals.
Yep.
All right, well, anyway, we'll see you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.